35 years ago, if you take yesterday dates, 9, they fired the first shot. The war will be start now this country. Yesterday date, 9, the first shot happened at Pomaru. That shot will be happen at Pomaru. It take 11 years for that we shut up by God in power. Because war and done they will not start before we take today in effect. But we own it start 1991, and by 2002, late President Ahmad Tijankaba declares a war done at Salon. Let God sorry for him. Let God forgive his sins. He do tremendously well for let the war done. He sit on a table with rebel. They shape power just for the war done. Because we will see the war. We know what's going to happen. Now, during that time, somebody they argue, woman they pabele. They say, this is not boy picking. Come say, no, girl picking gets. They say, well, let's please in belly, let's see what they did. They please in belly. Now, during that time, somebody they say, whether not long sleeve you want or short sleeve. Then you choose either cut Shihanaya or Ikotanaya. Now, during that time, then they put a whole family inside house. They put fire panel. They all burned up. It was very, very tragic for the country. Somebody need for take bold decision for let end that fire. Now, it do. If you don't have table to rebel them, it discuss, waiting and say they want, it give them for let we just get peace. And the peace they enjoy. But after the war done, they say, no, watch Usai for them. Watch Usai Bokif. So, if we put a commission together for let them watch, waiting make safe Salon Fet war. And waiting we go do for let we not ever remember for Fet war again. Some of the things them, whether we find out, we make somebody they can take small picking, again drugs. They say, go kill your papa, they go kill him.
Them jump inside.
Kind of town hall. If you don't before people that like this, they ask a question. Because we for talk. The district council chairman for Sidon, a first one ask our questions. We for able to provide information to una. Because the one them, whether their own business, the only better with problem in our country. Now two youth man then they talk. Lie. So we ministry, we don't stand strong for let we dispel rumor. For let we provide timely information to our citizens. For let we bring governance close to our people. For let we engage and see this salon. Oh, say it pass we all. Now all for put hands together for make this salon the place where we want let it be. You know go sit down and admire other person in country. You go any side, you know go believe they like I didn't leave that salon. So we all need to put them together and ensure that nobody, no ever member for put this country now that road will be lead them for fair war. And one of the things what we for do now this engagement them will provide the information to the question they want to ask. So not by mistake, oh, they are with this panel, prominent people. Therefore, the more than 10. Some man take this road for granted. He say, I dey sleep na Kabbalah we don't clear account. Say today, they the fetter for reach here. But we not go waste your time. If we not see we na now His Excellency, the retired brigadier, in project now we implement. In one, let every citizen understand what they around them. In one, let we communicate on governance issues. What you not understand, ask. Let government provide the answer for you. Then somebody can manipulate you. The feature where you want bill now for the youth man them. Most of we don't exhaust we own time. But we for left this country in a good hand. For let them picking them. Not go through the face. We'll go through. If you pull 11 years, but we all we age. You know, say we waste 11 years. 11 years we waste them with the first war. Senseless war. We not be even know what with the first war. And because we not be understand what to make we fight, we not let the same thing happen to una. Because some man, if war day, it dey risk he go fritter, he buy one bag rest. Where he come, if they sell you not go able to buy. We don't eat bulgur and hairs. We don't eat empty pumpkin. We don't eat any kind of thing. We will not see it. But now we responsibility for protect the future of this country. And the only thing where they guide we are the TLC report. And the TLC report, one of the things where it's a lack of information and civic ignorance. People that not be know. Government they take decision, they don't understand. They not get time. Some politician for let even talk to you. If it's in a favor, they do for you. The president, His Excellency, say no. They want them. Now they give una the authority will make you minister. So now then you for talk to. So if una see it today, now una right for let una hear from government. Now una right for let una know what is the apple. But una also get the responsibility as Sierra Leoneans for protect the country. Use Kupiki, you not go sit down inside government boss, you owe resolve lady a church because na government property. Now you property, government property, now you property. Anything when of government interest, now you property. So when you know your rights, you for know your responsibility. Waiting at the responsibility, wow, to this country, cause Sierra Leone. You got all the rights. Salona we rights that we sabi too much. We responsibility, now for them we also know say this country where you belong to, now you for protector. Now Salonia we dey see somebody they come out Guinea. A time say even got with national ID card, we say no mean nothing. But if you cross go Guinea, you know whoever get a national ID card. So we don't care less for putting about the country. We know they protect the sovereignty of the states. Because when somebody get a passport, when somebody get a national ID card, it means a whole lot. So many people them, we can't want to we can't with dignitaries. For let them talk to una, within our governance, what the government they do, and what to not understand, let us ask questions. So today, we talk plenty talk. We start with our own district council chairman. Let it tell una waiting the council in the for, which are the responsibility. Because some man not even understand council in duty. It can just the council not do nothing. Council for do this, chairman for do this, chairman not do. If you don't know the difference between the central government and the local government, it could be an issue. Therefore, we return the mic to we chairman. They say charity begins at home. You don't say when they just call her chairman. A Falaba district chairman, the Falaba district waiting their responsibility. So that you will know now say, oh, not a chairman for do this, or not chairman for do. Mr. Chair, tell the people then waiting a local council and waiting on your responsibility.
Thank you very much, Deputy Minister of Information and Civic Education, for the background. And of course, without agree, we'll go for left quick. So I want to stand on the existing protocol for tell una exactly the role of the district council as a sub-national government. The council is a small government where sole responsibility now for deliver services to the people. But this service is not a come on a platter of gold. First, when I all know say we need the resources. Chairman in face not the per money. We know the print we own money at the district. The economy is under control. So with the look up, forget resources from three main sources for make we bring development for now. One main source na the government. And make we know say when we say the council, it comprises also of all the devolved sectors them. The DHMT, agriculture, education, and so forth. Now make up the council. But we'll get the one they will vote for. When are the chairman within council or them, and the chairman and deputy. Whereas government also assign staff them where they work with me at the office, who are called the staff of council. And then we'll go ahead for the devolution of functions. We not go see the Minister of Health now, but we'll go see the DMO. We'll not go see the Minister of Agriculture now, they Freetown, but we'll see the DAO. Now so it is for all sectors. Then devolve. And when they send them to we send the personnel, the law say the money for Falaba. That money where they come, now called the devolved grants. Now supposed for use for make health function, for make the children run, for make agriculture doing work, for make supportive supervision happen, and all other sectors operate for make we get water and so forth. And it help yourself for make we do some small work them like the district when a capital projects them such as roads and other infrastructure projects. Of course, we know say globally all government the constraints with funding. Therefore, the money they come quite often. It's sad, but we will say like 2025 will not been getting support and day. That no means say they not pay with salary, the salary not delay at all not. The other source working Habo Pang for bring development, for deliver them services than they to now. Now we do proposal, we link up with external donors who to government. One such donor at the EU, where a takeover council through by election in 2019 until 2021, 2022 January, Namio motorcar been the use. I not inherit anything from the man who been passed off because this is a new council and nothing not been there. The one he looks to them and give them been done grounded. I use my own personal vehicle. Now this terrible road. But like I say, we'll get the second window funding source. We do proposal thanks to government because now been through government recommendation, we'll get the first EU project where we get motorcar, we get bikes them for keep the council running. And through that project, we under this structure. This now funds from the European Union. We do market stores them, Naseria, Bindi, We do grain stores. Na many Kilimba, we equipped them. We do one Ganyang because the youth them been do extremely well and the youth farms where government been sponsor. And because not enough, we still will not sit down and say government not send money on the work. What we do we own parts. We still continue for the more project. And I want to tell you now, I've been there, most of you now at the EU launch. We write another project. And we now we get additional vehicle for council. And we know problems. We cancel us, then they come out from all corners of this district for council sitting. NGOs, they operate na the four corners of Falaba. We suppose for supervise and monitor all government interventions, all other partner intervention, whether na government or non-governmental. The council chairman no go the all side, but council us then they. Even with the PR system, we still assign them for each na the respective wards them, the 18 wards will get. We know say if you want to hire a bike for Komoya go Kamba Mamudia, must you go pay. I like you go to map, you go pay no less than 500. If you want to go closer, I do some bike man go tell him you want to go there. So what do we do? Now 7 councils get that project, but now be no problems most. So we also procure bikes for each and every councillor. A B woman, a B APC, a B SLPP, a B man, all 18 councillors get the same bike, licensed and insured, and they all appreciate them. But then we get property for consolidating. What we do as part of that project, now the fencing they go on now. A part of the EU projects, we use money for the fence this building because it's very much exposed and we get other assets outside like solar panels and so forth. Additionally, the project implementation still there on. One thing we I believe say we all get where the born we. Now the fact say if they don't see December don't reach until June, we then hold the cow them. Leave for plazas prohibited to most part of Falaba, particularly Mongo Bendugu. If somebody give leave now, I appreciate it. I go by and far. Because Falaba is the meat basket of the country. But it's supposed to be blessing. In our own case, it's like paradox on set in. The blessing don't begin to swear. So much so that backyard gardening is no more. After the normal rest harvesting, the cattle and they take over. So as part of this project, our show will say before the next vegetable time, the next dry season, we will fence most of the bully them around town. Make we see now if the people know one for work, if na cow na the problem. Because we know the problem of the district will factor barbed wire inside, barbed wire. What we do for fence, bully them around major towns in the Falaba district. Make we self get some access to vegetable. Then I just part of them and I get the entire project document here. So, in delivering those services again, the other funding source we need, we don't say nothing of that without money. Now, internally generated revenue, own source revenue, when it come in the form of taxes from we. This na Falaba will not get any organized mining activity in Hausa where they get surface rent. There. So, how do we generate the money? One side will be they get small money in you, even more costly than what would they generate. Like with timber they come on, then they go to Lenge now. How much money do they collect from my small? But not the destruction on the road. Will and get pass, he collect 400 leons na Dogolia, a brook, one culvert at the village road. You need 80,000 for fixed that day. So you see the disadvantage what they face in that day. We don't invest on property cadastre for make we pay house rates. We hire consultants, develop the cadastral system, and then pay people them, do the distribution, share account numbers, do a lot of publicity. Unfortunately, that we on side of the bargain will not seem for the midterm. We still defend and difficult for pay tax. The only reliable tax system we get now way very small, now the local tax. And the local tax, after all collection costs, council gets minimal percentage. 20% for Class A chiefdoms and 15% for Class B and 5% for Class C. I'll tell you some chiefdoms and they, for the entire tax collection process for a whole year, council know they get more than 1,500 leos. Now we they get that 5,000 they pay for a whole chiefdom. Mongo chiefdom when a Class A chiefdom, I pay until like 5,000 to we. What in that they get for do? What not the cost of one water well? That notwithstanding, we from a little own source, we still do school. If you go to Samo now, then at the main road after Gberia, there's a school construction going on there. We have funds exclusively from our own source, who they check from checkpoints, because the property rates zero. The Minister of Finance don't take in time, we don't engage with all the chiefs. The revenue areas, them way for share, we don't discuss them. We agreed with a memorandum of understanding where the chairman, council of paramount chiefs sign on behalf of all paramount chiefs and myself sign on behalf of council. But we still not get the cooperation. Yet we want council for do more. Think about the warre fees. We are a meat basket, which means we get more cattle settlement per any other district by far. I go say authoritatively that we not get 1 cent from warre fees who are entitled to 30%. We not get anything to the extent that even we facilitate some collection. We don't know how the sharing can go. We know they get them. We know they pay property rates. So every right who gets a related responsibility. It will be fine if we as indigenes come together and say, make we push for development, make we do whatever we can able to do. Because of all the funding sources we don't name, the most reliable now that locally generated revenue. But if we turn back from that, then we'll head for doom. I don't tell you now the whole of 2025 we'll not get grant from government too. But water well then still continue for good on right. We road then still continue for deteriorate. So we'll get for try. And as a council, when we resource funds from the road maintenance fund administration, I don't make them a point and a policy that we know they do artworks on any road, or they do the structures, because these are the ones where we are not able to do, the culverts, the bridges. We expect the community people. Because we'll give the money to contractor for do the artwork. Now youth them back in the hire. We hire una go work, give una small money, go the profit. After one rain come, the road deteriorate back. They will continue for wait for contractor, we not going to come again. So therefore, with our resources, we do culverts, we do bridges, and we encourage every community to handle the artwork. Because that one is a process.
Thank you.
It will happen one day. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now clap for Chairman. We start with Chairman. They say charity begins at home. And finally, you cancel the rights where you get to the council. And what did the council serve they expect from you? Chairman very clear. 3 sides, now they able forget money. From all the things that we expect say council for do. Now 3 sides they able. One grade, now they come up from government. The other one, now from donor partners. The one where they get control over. Now the one where they locally that they able to generate revenue. And that local revenue where they for able to generate, now we they pay. They talk about road, the distinction, not to cancel the entire road. Now feeder roads. That's if when they receive, then do them. He established one thing, whether an APC then a council, whether an SLPP, they're part of the central government. Now government they give money for the council do what it for do. If government not get money, with a smuggle all the thing them, we bypass tax. We don't want to pay tax. So with the Fen road where they bypass all we say we for pay tax. We go. You know, give government nothing for the money where you get. The way you come back, you want to let government do what it for do. Council. Now you the abupa for raise revenue. If you not pay tax, if you get worried, you know they pay nothing, what you then forget. If the area will not forget to cover it, then you maybe when a citizen, now you they connive with the contractor and do bad work. Then the contractor go, then the bridge point. That contractor, and they can't part again. So you just get responsibility. It's a citizen of this Falaba district. If the district for go before, now collective responsibility. We also need for take some of the burden at the back. Chairman, no, they do nothing. Chairman, don't explain to you. And government don't always talk, and I made the president always want peace. Now we don't see the wall, how they go. Where 2 weight country they fet. 2 weight man country, where they fet. Then plan all. Now where that fet done, how for build that country back. They don't get nothing for do with Africa, whether Africa they exist. No. They cut down on any help whether they give other person. And for like they sit on the plan, say where they can't give me there, I go develop. Then they all not reliable. It's not like locally they make plan waiting for cook. But you expect somebody they free away for saying orange money for you. You don't know in your situation, Yana. You don't do all you plan. Now your lot you want cook, but the money no day. You not take time. It is 4 o'clock, the money no carry it. Sometimes by the time the money they can't save. You don't reach your phone, you not get possible for pull again. So you go sleep angry. A better way there, let the plan with your resources. Now make we need peace at the country. Because when we get peace and we pay all the tax due, government will able to plan how to implement a own development programs. Because the one that they give money today, they don't give money so again no more. Not to so that they give money. We don't see if we do not drop car. But who NGO on the way, it don't close. This is the reason why we say Sierra Leone going forward. One, we for prioritize with coexistence. Any side Falaba day, better no day. When are Muslims then? They say the prophet be come out for announce the Laila to gathering. The correct date. Now I meet 2 Muslims, 2 Sabbath that they make Falaba. It's shock. So God take the knowledge away from her. Now the first will the first so. Hey, last 10 days, this and that. The date they show the prophets. We come out and Falaba make them take her. So the president very key. Now make is sign the national unity agreement for national cohesion. This salon and our all get her. Not so by mistake, them put Limbama, Kranko, Mende, Loko, now makeup salon. If we're not able to live with ourselves, we return refugee other side. And we don't live as refugee. We know what it mean. So the best, Lord, be ourselves at this country. We tell Chama plenty thank you. Why we start with them? Sometimes they do they clean, they go na turn. Sometimes you don't get transport safe. Then you pick it tell you say, Papa, when they can buy helicopter for me, If Papa the worker go na turn. They say they send for you helicopter. So we can demand too much from we councils them. That make we start with that. When the president come also, I believe say we for really manage we self and with resources for let we able to implement some of the things that where this country need. Let we not able too much. Let we lock some of the holes them. So it be it's a ministry when a public and political administration for a lot of reforms. It puts one pound a beginning when a check Amara Kalon. Now the president put in charge of the reforms, strategic reforms, political affairs for let this country go before. So we go turn the mic to him for let one picking explain how it implement the president in vision on the reforms that we will need as a country for let we able to generate or minimize corruption and let we able to team up as a sovereign state. His Excellency, sir.
Thank you very much, Sheikh Mufti Al-Shabazz. My brother, Nami Mufti. I want to tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, thank you, we make Uganda so today. It only the premise. First of all, I stand on the existing protocol because of me a minister. Now he hold me hand, he carry me go inside the politics. Me not be SLPP, but I be there at the corner no more. You know they now young corner with the battle like there. Hey, SLPP. But I draw with Putika inside. And today, Allah wa salam, I don't serve as deputy minister 5 years. Then now I don't be minister. They are now made the people of Kwenadogo and Falaba tell and thank you for that goodness day. For what they do. As my brother said, this ministry, the Ministry of Public Administration and Political Affairs, now the first thing this in the history of this country, this ministry don't do. You know ever in this country. Now the first thing this, the president, the retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Madabio say we need to forget a ministry we then call the Ministry of Public Administration and Political Affairs. Many times people then they ask me, what's in this ministry there for and why make them establish? And so that lay the premise, Mr. Chairman. The ministers don't give us say we get the Truth and Reconciliation report. After independence, we don't get about 5 or 6 military coups that will succeed in this country. Each of them military government they don't get the new system of government who don't left the new mark from with public service. We don't get 21 years of one party state. When one great party no more be in this country for 21 years, APC. They get in your mark where it left per with kind of government in this country. We don't get 5 democratic elections in this country since 1996. Each of them governments and they get their own mark who then left our administration in this country. We don't get 2 transfer of power from the incumbent party to the opposition. We are in SLPP and over APC and over SLPP 2 times. Each of them government, then they also get their young mark or then left pan with administration of this country. So if you look inside the police, you look inside the soldier, you look inside the civil service, you look inside them teacher there, you look inside them then nurse there. Each of them institution, or each of them kind government here, then get the young people that would inside the way they think like them kind government then they. So what we don't see, we don't find out here, where they say men nurse then go deliver service. Then they say because me na NPRC days I kind of power now with the way NPRC they behave, now me they behave. Then they say, me na APC na I make face me and I make me be nurse. So the way APC they behave, now so me they behave. Then they say me na SLPP na put me na power, now give me pin code. So the way SLPP they do things, now so me they do things. So if they find out the way going to the hospital, the different nurses then they behave differently. They not they behave like nurse there. True or false? When you go to school, you see the teacher, then they behave, they all get them different. Some man they behave like that soldier man way. Some man they behave like APC. Some man they behave like SLPP. They all get their own system. Because now so the system. So the president say, if we not get one way for behaving in this country, one great way, we all behave the same way, this country not go before. So you go see the teacher, then he go fed. Say then get pin code. The day that they get pin code, now the day they left Mongo for go Kabbalah or Freetown for go for another school. They don't fear and say, not to village boy again, not to village teacher again. The day when they get that nurse pin code, the next day they don't left. It don't go now other big districts then for go sit down there. It don't turn my master or missus now. So the president say we need to forget a public service so we able to deliver to the people of this country. So he give me that responsibility. So what do we do? Number one, that we foresee the law then we govern this country. We govern how we for run with public service then. What do you mean by public service? Public service mean the things that we government they do for the people of this country and a public service. And the thing that they will make they elect government for. Two things what they elect government. One, for let government provide the public service system. Number two, for let the government regulate the private sector for provide public services then. What in them public service here? Medical. Government not responsible for give well body, not so. Now services. The teachers them, the teach when they teach. Now services. The military, the defense what they produce for this, what they provide for this country. Now services. The police them, the security what they provide for the internal government or the country. Now service. The drivers them, the Okada rider, they all now services that they provide for this country, and government responsibility now for regulate them, for let them make sure they provide the services what the people they need. So for them we provide them service until law then get for day. But most of the law they will get in this country where they regulate their services and they are all passed with great grandpapa themselves. Then don't they say, then don't hold. If you police hold somebody right now drugs, he can go. So tell the Lord they say, if you find them guilty, now 5 million for pay. What is that 5 million? The person just they pull in pocket, he give the 5 million, they come on and do, he go commit the crime again. So we need for change their law then. How the nurse them for behave? How them for recruit the nurse them? Whose kind cause the nurse them for do? Whose kind technology the nurse them for do? Now in we million work they do for change them law then they change them way then they how people for provide una the services them who say una need forget them. So what do we do? One, we say let's change some of the law then. Some of the law then not good again. And we can change their law then they. We go to them called management and functional review. So for example, we don't see say the pharmacy board in this country, the law where they around there is not strong again like our what in there now. Would they can do a review for them to change their law then they so that to strengthen the pharmacy board so that then people when the pass will then rotting medicine there. The pass and then visit them put her inside box the pass. As you take her no more, you don't get heart attack, you don't die. Then Lord and they how we able make sure we control that they we they can do that they and we don't do 38 ministries, departments and agencies, then we don't do the management and function, including this almighty electoral commission of Sierra Leone. We don't know the trouble right now. Eh? We don't know the halala with the right now in Afrito. What are the halala? We company then say they don't want the electoral commissioner not to so. When the ministry don't do a review of the electoral commission of Sierra Leone, we don't make recommendation how them for do them work coming after from now on. By God in power, tomorrow that document they in a cabinet for let them approve them. Then the new electoral commission now for start for implement the new way now how the electoral commission for work. The PPRC, themselves who don't do their own. The Independent Police Management Board who don't do their own back, how themselves for do, so that if case they're gonna court, if policeman them be misbehave, if the case gonna court, if this happen, how them for make sure say the people then get justice. This SLBC, themselves who don't do the own management and functional review, because we want for make sure say where it camp and politics, SLBC for be a neutral institution, where for make sure say all political parties therefore get access to the radio or the television station for talk to the people of this country. We don't do that today. And Boku that one them. What will they do again? We say, we don't find out, say, where people then they go in our workplace, then they go the time where they want for go and come out the time where they want for come out. Because na pan paper then they write, na book na then they take attendance. And if we will tell what they have to for all car 8:29 and at 8:30 then say for close, we all the right 8:29, 8:29, 8:29, 8:29, we all 10. So man and company they say, well, sign for me. Wait, sign for me. Do you work? Just write me name work I go sign. I want for tell then nurse then teacher then for saying in the next 1 year, then they all done. Now your phone now they use for attendance now by God in power. And the you see what address? Now the app now the company in this world don't hire. They call on the GOA Government of Sierra Leone Human Resource Hub. As I tell you, so the system they don't bill them. Then they can put on all on a name there inside. Not so teacher this so all man they can put on a name inside the system and your NIN number. When you reach now your office, you open your phone, you put your finger, it don't take and say it don't reach. What in Africa don't say. Number 2, we say we also allow. I know say this business is not serious, eh? It's not serious. So now, in the next 1 year, if you not there now, you workplace now morning, would you not say no day? Would you not say no reach day? Because as you put your finger so it don't register, say it don't register. If you register out of the workplace, it's not the great take, it's not the take. If for then you workplace, now they the register the take place. Number 2, the recruitment. Me what I can say pin code, me and my brother, where pin code can come out. Yeah? Teacher and nurse there. The list and what they get them kind of day. What they say soldier and police recruitment don't come out. Me and my brother blow not in Afrito. The one we qualify now, do I not qualify now? All man just they ask you for put their name inside. So what you don't decide now, this same company from December, now what you sabi, not all that sabi again. No. The same system, the app holding at this phone, now they use now for applying a police, for apply for a PIN code, for apply for everything. You pack your paper there, you send it all inside at the phone, you go. If you not qualify, the AI, they tell you say you not qualify. That's a way again. No. So now what you sabi now, and what you don't do for yourself. Now and they make you get the work and you get the PIN code. Because we want to attract the best people there inside the police, inside the military. I hope so now they see how military soldier than they now. Would that be able to tell me how soldier than they right now? The kind of soldier they will get right now, they be there yesterday. When I talk through discipline. Now the soldier then the way that the land book then kind of day. Because we don't say, and 3 weeks back now pass on a cabinet, that anybody where they inside the soldier, you there inside the police, inside prisons. If you want to go land book, government they pay for you free. Once you want to go land book, government they give you that scholarship for they go study. Because we no one we police and soldier again for say, now because my salary no better, and I make an able land book. Soldier and police not to place again for go dump people there where they say they no land book. No. When you go there, if you no land book, you go hard for get promotion. No. Because with the fet now for let one in this country again. You see what they Falaba will not agree fet, not also. When I say how soldier then behave, not also. When I then kind soldier they do one at this country. Not to that one, as you see in company, they don't carry fire. Pow! Fet for them. You see how they behave? Now the disciplined army will don't begin get so because they educate, they know what they do, they sabi the international law, and at the international law now in they introduce, now make one off for them that they in this country.
Thank you.
Then
Thank you.
we also, before I close, we also they make sure say every person where we recruit, where government recruits now, they go through a course. And every year you for do 3 courses. If you not do them 3 courses, then they promote to another level. Because someone way you don't go learn accounting. That one great accounting, Excel we don't sabi. You know the learn that again. No. Say you all now, the learn that again. Now every year for improve yourself, you can't give it. You send the certificate, we upgrade you. Now you go use now for level. They'll promote you to the other level. But what in the world they can do, but this not small one for let people they understand. What in ministry they do for change this country so that we will deliver the service then what people they need.
Thank you, Mr. Amara Kalon. Not to me, Tokamo, now una Peking, una brother, una uncle, now the president give the responsibility for level reform public services, for efficiency. Most times I can tell people and say, the same people that when they work for government, Sierra Leoneans, now then they work for the private sector. But the effort where they put, whether they work for private sector, when somebody they work for Salon Commercial Bank, and the one where they work for FI Bank, that one where they work for Salo Bank. When you go to Salo Bank, they know say this is a Salo Bank. The line they can't meet you now do. Because somebody can they on phone, people that didn't align, they attend to them. But when you go to Nigeria Bank, if they see the crowd safe, now the banking hall, the MD they can do. So now efficient service delivery. Now they make that they come. Salomon, as he reach now working place, what did they remember now? How for go back to our house? Way Mondon, God pay. Salomon, if na NGO send a Falaba, it come. If na private work, it get na Falaba, it can. Government work, so they just can't say. Now free time go there, they take government salary. And he say, he put the interest of this country above all else. So help me God. Now the country interest he put above all else. He they take salary. He they pay you begin a school fees. They free time. He work. He say, so help me God. God will help you. So, what you go make we efficient? What you go make we people that feel service delivery? That nurse where they take patients in medicine. Sell and get back. That teacher. This is the only time I don't see parents they demonstrate. They say they know they allow the pikin there for spy. Salon. This is the only time you see. They say this is a free quality education. What they don't call it. Now they make pikin there they fail. Is it possible? Some of we, for now sit O level or for now enter university, we sit O level. It take me 6 years at the fair money for enter university. Even I be gap picking like they don't give me better. Me hold on. Now government they say it pay for any gap picking. We want to do sciences. We want to study engineering. We want to study mathematics. It pay for any soldier man and soldier man picking. Because outside government they pull out money. Everybody get forget dream. Everybody get forget plan. We're not going to continue for rely on donor support. When the president wants to start the free quality education, even the donors, be doubtful how the government go do it. Because now blanket free quality education. In America, they phase are out. Not to everybody. As we speak now, we even get student loan scheme. If you want to go do masters, you people that don't get money, if they go government, they go loan you. Where in London, if they work, if they pay. These are the things what they do. Why make they move for can't discuss with you now? First thing, in the whole children, so I tell you, one day bookman they get. Where they can the announcer. Now, if you sit down, you waste 2 years. You small brother will be left something a master's they get. That is how education competitive. 1997, where Pakaba, be one recruit soldier man there. They say anybody will get O level or worse. My people, this year, for join soldier, they say you forget degree, specialist degree. Soldier trade, Pashaka Steven in time. Now without able to raise one bag rest, run away with her. Now by trying to recruit soldier man, pick away wayward. They say this about the way they show. This person join soldier. Now the soldier today, they ask for engineering certificate, lawyer certificate, doctor certificate. You know what they tell me? In the short distance future, what's not going to be nothing again to we? Because almost every house will get was holder. Every house will get degree holders. So when government open opportunity, grab the opportunity. Whether now APC, SLPP, after elections, the only thing we left na salon. We don't know win in business. Me, you know, but not for mixed with Payagba. I go support you, I go vote for you. But if you not win, not mixed with Payagba again, let the country in go before. Because even if you be win, sometimes I'm not going for better. The only two way the benefit we all have now the peace of salon. When salon peaceful, person not yourself able to drag. So I make like way my brother say. A lot of people they say, salon too dull. Guinea Donka, they don't always show your man there. Salon. Now only 2 countries we border with. As you jump inside water now. Now only 2 countries. That's what God make we. 2 countries. Guinea and Liberia. So we can't make Falaba with Guinea. Now Liberia will have over. Some people that in this area, they get extended family in Guinea. So how you want first Guinea? Some a second woman then a Guinea. The other picking then a Guinea. Some all the business what they do in Guinea there. We be there before the president take bold action for allow the plants Yabas Naya. Yabas when a Guinea be the supply Guinea. How one first Guinea? Somebody if you say this government a week. For don't go to more first Guinea. The best approach now we take. What do they make we peaceful? Some of we they 100 miles away from Una. If we not manage that conflict between Guinea and Sierra Leone, we're very close to Una. We go there na free time, we they watch television and see how Una they suffer. We not going to afford for do that. Every Sierra Leone is our concern. If you say that military officer, for let surrender himself, they go display. Now, the people of Sierra Leone, we protect. The people of Sierra Leone. If younger issue, will not be able to manage it well. Therefore, they bring people that are inside ambulance and free to, hey, these people that are younger, how they bullet. But from where would they manage that thing? They live to themselves. Trade and economic listing. Now we don't see the trend we don't take. The 3 Mano River Union countries don't owe dialogue. They don't plan. Charity begins at home. They say that you neighbor better fast, you far away from home. We go ECOWAS. We go to AU. Let's start with Manual River Union. So we're not getting any reason for FED, Liberia, or Guinea. Guinea get other countries that we border with. We not even member we. But we not no more Usabi. Or you jump inside the Atlantic Ocean. So on this note, we will bring to Una the Deputy Minister of Defense for let it tell we the security issues. Brief. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the Deputy Minister of Information and Civic Affairs. For want of time, I also want for kindly request that I stand on existing protocols. Una, good afternoon, my people then. I want to bring greetings from His Excellency the President, Brigadier Retired Dr. Julius Maada Bio, when are the Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Australian Armed Forces, and the Minister of Defense, when I'm the immediate boss. They tell una all I do. Before I go to the point where my brother asked me for throw lights on, I want to take this opportunity for appreciate the entire chiefdom of Falaba for the role we play, the timely intervention we play in connection with the incident we happened on the 20th and 22nd of February regarding the small halahala we been there between with soldier then and the Guinean soldiers. I want to take this opportunity particularly on behalf of His Excellency for thank the security community within Aya, that is the district security community and the chiefdom security community, for the immense support within the give to the joint security border patrol with the ASO. We thank Una very much for Una action. Secondly, the paramount chiefdom within this district, I understand say Una take proactive measure for engage Una counterparts them within a Guinea, so that Una go able for facilitate for the de-escalation of the conflict. I think His Excellency been really happy with Una measures they Una take. Una thank you very much for that. I not go appreciate and left certain people them within this district. We get one personality, when an eminent personality, where I understand say himself play a coordination role. When a retired Lieutenant General Brian Masise, he have been one time the professional head of the Republic of Australian Armed Forces, but he don't retire now. I understand say himself play a very big role. I also appreciate and thank the brigade commander, Brigadier General Albajusu, the battalion commander, Lieutenant Colonel Kuyate, and above all, the very captain, we, my brother, been the talk about, with our Captain Francis Conte. My brother don't talk, say, the Salon Army will be the first, not to India now. It display a very high level of professionalism, meaning they're not fed. We all don't taste the war, the bitterness of war that this country. So we know what's in the effect of war. So I'm really happy for him and him mend them. Like what my brother been say, he says some man go say, oh, Salon Army, na cowardness, not so cowardness. Feds not they paid now. So I'm really happy for them. So above all, the entire district, security issue, not a one-man issue. Everybody concerned about security. So we gladly the role Una play, and we encourage Una for Una continue for support the security sector with the ASO. We the Ministry of Defense, make I just tell Una the role they play. Unlike other ministries, they get boku agencies under them. We na only one institution we get. So, like my brother we see there, so Ministry of Internal Affairs, they get series of agencies under her. But we na only our staff we get. So we roll as Ministry of Defense. We dey for formulate, evaluate, monitor, and also what I mean formulate. Now we dey make them law and then defense strategic policies them for the House lab so that they go able for implement the mandate where the Constitution give them. We not only formulate, we also monitor them and also supervise them. So the Ministry of Defense, they work in tandem with the RSLAV. The RSLAV gets a lot of role. We they deviate small from that with traditional role, what we they do. We not just hold gun, prepare for war. Now, quite recently, His Excellency the President, on the 17th occasion of we Armed Forces Day, when have been the 18th of February this year, he launched the first homegrown Sierra Leone National Defense Policy and Strategy, where they in line with national security priorities and also development agendas. And above all, it is in line with the government big 5 game changers. So you will see say the security architecture of the RSLAF or the Ministry of Defense, it don't move small, it count towards contributing to national development. How do we do that? We all know about the 5 game changers. The first one, na feed salon, we in food security. The RSLAF is currently engaged in rice cultivation. We get 3 farm sites them. The first farm site na Yoni na Kamaje chiefdom. With a plan for cultivate 1,500 acres this year. Second one, it in Potloko district. Rombe. I don't know if anyone sabi there. That one day, the Boli land we did it up to 8,000 acres. So we plan for cultivate 6,000 acres. The other one day na my 91 axis, Kolifa Mabang. Instead we plan for cultivate 2,000 acres. So when I see now for say the security situation, it only shift small from that traditional role to national development. And how are we going to do this? We get government support. At the same time, the RSLAV established what we call Defense Enterprise Services. We are the business entity of the RSLAV. That is a purely business entity of private partnership. So we they do that one day for how we help government for lessen the expenditure. Every month, government they buy 10,000 bags of rice for the military. Imagine how much that one will cost. So we aim is come 2027, we want for ensure say we begin feed we soldier them. We not go do it entirely. Maybe we will begin produce half of the rice we government they buy. Now, the human capital development, we are the second one. We they do, una no say we they do recruitment. My brother don't touch on that. We they do education. We get what we call AFTEC, Armed Forces Educational Training College, within our Wilberforce. We they train both civilians and military personnel in all fields, ranging from plumbing, mason, electrical and mechanical engineering, solar energy, so many fields. This year alone, in February, we don't graduate up to about 700 graduates. And we don't forget about gender issue. We dey make sure say any recruitment who they do, or even the enrollments na AFTEC, we dey allocate 10% to women. Okay. So we come to youth empowerment. Youth empowerment, of course, we dey empower a lot of we personnel them through training. We get one we college we call Hotting Academy, wherein we dey capacitate we officers them. Even this Vision Training Center, this year we dey plan for send people them for go a peacekeeping mission in Haiti. United Nations don't give we slots, they don't give we the okay. For law send 2 companies of we personnel them for go to Haiti. So that alone go help for capacitate we officers and men, because we then go the UN money we then they give them, we then come back, they go able for facilitate them for buy land, without they buy land, without they build. Then the revamping of the public sector, of course, my brother don't touch on that. I mean, we they deliver on professionalism. We make sure say we mandate with and give. We also make sure say we do them to the best of our ability. And I'm happy we don't touch on the recruitment process that come next year. Is it next year? That we they take a different dimension for make sure say we recruit the right people. And not lie at all. The headache will get this year, we want recruit 1,000. The number of applicants who will get, it was so overwhelming that now 45,000 people now they apply. So tell me true, if 45,000 youths, that is men and women apply, you only want 1,000. How do you manage that situation? So it's very difficult. I'm happy with that system they come into play. The other one winner, the technology and infrastructure. I mean, 34 hospital is a typical success story now. We don't come out from 100 bed hospital to 600 with the assistance of the First Lady. And we don't set up a diagnostic center wherein we are the first person for get CT scan na Sierra Leone. We also replicate the same thing at McKinney, now we brigade. We don't open a field hospital. We do a lot of infrastructural job. Right now, government don't give we that 52 kilometers road from my 91 to Magburuka axis. As I'm speaking, we are engineers and they partner now for Duam. We also intend for do the roads them Nakambia and also the Moyamba Shenge Road. So the security situation, we not forget with traditional role. We also they perform with traditional role. We they provide close protection security for the presidency. We they also provide security for State House and other dignitaries. And at the same time, we deploy our border patrols. So we get a lot of things what they do as a military, not to that military trade. We not just prepare for war. We are also contributing to national security. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Mwana Brahima Masakwai. It only be at we the type of military we get now. Imagine the volume of personnel waiting inside the military. The your role, what we sabi them for, and for fair war. But if war no dey, if they feed people they no more, if they buy clothes for them, they role and for fair war. But nobody know want fair war. We no want fair war self again. So before they sit down so, they don't diversify. For able help, for implement what you go make Salon go before. Now we dey see the military, the road from 91 to Moboka, now we Sujaman and the door. For sure, say in the military, all sector there, you get engineer then there, you get lawyer then there, you get everybody. Not to fet no more than one fet. Now the last option, they say that rest where government they give them. Able, If the soldier man then say, then go for the feed themselves, where we? People can ask we, from where government say feed salon, we need see nothing. Not to Yahoo. Feed salon, not to Yahoo. Where government they do, I can't pin, you can't watch her. Government, they provide the enabling environment for let me and you do farming, where they able to feed we. But if we not do them, before now, like I be say, Yabas, they done at this country. If we not go by an Guinea. Now, if you go put local, somebody the way they do Yabas. You go McKinney, somebody the way government they sponsor, and they produce egg where you don't need for it better pass the imported egg. But if you buy them, it help them for let it do more, it will create more employment. Now we call local content. We own egg, buy them. We own Yabas, buy them. Now we get more than how many countries when a salon the abopa for vegetable oil. Wait till the vegetable oil, na Guinea they come out. Today by December, we can say, hey, drinks turn down. The one we were married in December, you know, take time by the April, May, they don't begin buy drinks. For let drinks not done. Now nobody not go tell you say drinks not day. We get more than 6 companies where they produce drinks now of every kind. So if somebody they tell you say government no, they do nothing. In the midst of all this global situation, not another way government work they tell you say they no pay it. Government they do something. You need for no say prospect day na salon way peace day. So now responsibility for safeguard the peace of the nation. You see the military they do all that thing. You know how to war. Now development will they look towards. So at this point, we want to remind when I say we just get another very important minister. That minister, he not go talk. He not talk about cash. Yes. The one where they sit was the face they go so. The result they go so. They blame her on government. The minister there, when Conrad Saki, the minister of basic and senior secondary education. So this could begin when a minister there. All the question when I prepare for. So quick, we cannot implement what we call MACPA. When soldier man and police why see them together, you know say things don't serious. So the deputy defense minister talk. We also talk to the deputy minister of internal affairs, Mr. David Fortune.
I want to tell the Deputy Minister of Information and Civic Education, Boko, thank you for the opportunity we give for let we can meet people them. And for tell Papa government also we president for this for let government come and meet in people them and interact with in people them. So I stand on the same existing protocol. And my brother and the security sector also and the military sector, it begin for tell una thank you for waiting be happen during the border incident. That incident now be a very big concern to this country and to the president in particular. We all know, say, the president is not the head of state, and not to the head of state, not to head of state for Salonomon, but also that the chairman for the heads of states for ECOWAS, for West Africa. And so all the time we decide they move from one country to the other, not so, for go do waiting, for go ensure, say, peace day, and then countries them we get problem, we get conflict. And in one for let them solve that conflict and the then problem they in a diplomatic means for a roundabout table discussion for let them finish then conflicts and they. So
This will happen in our country. It was a test case to a president himself. For see, in when they go resolve issues, them, it don't reach na in the mouth. How he go handle them? How he go handle them? The best method we use is diplomacy. Diplomacy. Let we sit down and let we talk what time, what it don't happen. Let we sit down and let we sign what we call a joint communique. That joint communique, they will then write things then they will then for follow, then for fulfill. One, the Mano River Union, where my brother mentioned, but if you don't sleep, for quite some time, Mano River Union don't sleep. They say let them awaken, let them revive the Mano River Union, where in there for look into the issues them where they happen between Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Liberia. Now that make them be creator. And the other thing where they inside that communique, where they sign, that in 1 month, the Ministerial Council of Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea, then go meet and look at the technical issues them and see how waiting at the way forward. And after that, we leaders then, the head of system of these 3 countries then, they go meet and plan how for carry about, then technical, how for address them and how for implement them. So now that so far will be don't happen at that diplomacy level, and they go on with that diplomacy and for ensure say this they don't resolve them amicably in a diplomatic way. Now the ministry itself, the Ministry of Internal Affairs, waiting they do. Waiting now we own responsibility. With responsibility that for provide security to the state. Provide security to the state and also for make the people then safe. For ensure say we community them then safe. And let the people then feel safe. Now the community and whose side then they. When we begin talk, the chairman begin to introduce the discussion. One of the things that we talk about, we talk about is about Falaba, not so. And we get a division. Now the police sector, that they call on the crime division. That crime division, they give what they call statistical report of every district. Of every district. That report show we say the safest district na Salon for now, na Falaba district. Let us clap for ourselves. Falaba district na the safest district we get na Salon now. Now that's the crime statistics report theory. And we don't show them what happened very recently with a contribution. And so, I want to tell the paramount chief, Boku thank you, and his stakeholders then, and the youth man them, for una contribution, for say this district here so is safe and peace day. And me boss say la tell una, it's a la beg una, let una continue for play una part and give support to the security sector. Now this area, now this district, for let them continue for make Falaba safe and peaceful. Because what we believe in is that outside security day, safety day, peace day, waiting go come. Waiting go come. Waiting go come. Development. Not also. Development not go come some side, fet day, conflict day, not also. So, outside peace day, people that safe, development go follow una. Now, we in our ministry, we already, my brother talk Jiso, my brother security officer talk say, then one agency where they get Internal Affairs, we get 9 agencies under we control, under we supervision. 9 big agency. One such big agency, 9 as the Sierra Leone Police Force. The Sierra Leone Police Force. A big agency that for control, for the under your supervision. We also get the Sierra Leone Correctional Service, which will be the call before prisons. Then we get also the National Fire Force. The National Fire Force, they under with supervision. We get what they call the National Commission for Civil Registration. Then National ID cards, what we now get today. Then they under with supervision directly. Then we get the Sierra Leone Immigration Department. In fact, then they under with. We they up, we then at the same building, then they down, we they up. Then we get another agency where government we don't create. We call them the National Drugs Law Enforcement Agency. We all don't see what don't happen in this country of recent. The recent drug we don't affect we community, we youth man them, that this country, even adults them. Not to young people, they know what they take on. Of recent, we talk about push, not so. This agency now in the ensure say push done now this country. The other agency we do under we control now, we call it the National Commission for Small Arms and Ammunition. Small arms and ammunition. During the war, gun be scattered in this country. Boku. In fact, I work for one organization now UNDP, they call them Arms for Development. Those days, Arms for Development will not give it the arms, they will we give them money for develop in a community. That time when they talk about 40,000 at that time, that be big cash. So we will collect and arms them, then UNDP give una money for develop in a community. So we get an institution, an agency, a commission, we're responsible for the small arms and ammunitions in our country. Then we get what we call Police Partnership Board. Now then then they monitor the activities of the police them. Then the police to police them. Then they monitor the activities of the police them. Then the last one now we call the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner. I put at the chief because when you don't put on chief, you always get annoyed. So it's actually the medical examiner. So now 9 good agencies then where they under with supervision. However, some reforms then they take place. Some changes that they take place in some of the agencies there also. Let we look, for instance, the Sierra Leone Police Force. Very soon as I talk to you now, the Sierra Leone Police Force therefore graduate and change the name into what we call the Sierra Leone Police Service. Sierra Leone Police Service, not to force any longer. Service because they therefore respond to the needs of the people them, whether they rate. Therefore, work with the people them and respond to the needs of the people them and provide the necessary securities where the people they need within the community. Also, we look at the correctional service. Before this time, would they put people in a jail? They sentence people in a jail, not so. After they don't serve their sentence, then come out, then go back. When they go, then commit crime again, they come back. They face and come back. Then jail them, then go to jail, they serve their sentence, they go back. Now, the government, they take a different strategy. What's this strategy? For any beginner, when they put in jail, now this country, then they make sure say he learn something. He learn a trade.
or you na person wey be dey go school na formal education, you don't get you requirement for go to university, the prisons go make sure say you go na university but you dey serve your prison terms, so that when you don't done your prison terms, you dey go out with skill, you dey go out with knowledge, something where you don't gain for go earn. Now you not go now again for the get they do bad. So that's go reduce the crime rate. Or people the way that they do bad and go out, they come back. Now when they go out, then they go with something new. They don't learn some skills, and that skills they go help them forget money and push themselves go before, develop themselves. So the government they introduce what they call earning scheme na prisons for let them begin to learn and get knowledge and able to stand on their own where they come out. Not only that, me broadly we don't talk about agriculture extensively waiting in the military they do. Similarly, the prisons service they say themselves that they go into agriculture so that they go feed themselves. They go feed themselves in a prison, and not only that, but also contribute to the fees salon of the government in priority. The other thing we very important for you to know about Naina, the immigration and the cancer. They don't take you for your mic was forgot me. One more important thing where we they try for reform, one institution we they try for reform, Naina the Sierra Leone Immigration Department. Now, waiting our short term goal, what we want for do now. We want for decentralize the issuance of passports. Passports, where you be the common now you district, you dey go all the way in Freetown, where you're not sure of when, whether you will get them on that day or that week that you will get them. Now, government say it dey bring account now that's doorstep. But first it dey begin at regional level. Now the regional level, it don't begin, it dey begin at Kenema, Bo and McKinney, it dey do it simultaneously, so that Wuna way in the northern province, you were there Falaba, you know come here now for go all the way now Freetown, but rather you go now McKinney and able access your passport, forget the documentation and access your passport. That's not big change. That's a big development where government they try for do. In no left down in future, government intention is for every district forget immigration service. Now then district. It's surprising where I can see a structure now way they call it immigration. Mr. Chairman, near chairman. That's a big news and then a big information I will take home. One big new thing where I can't get from Falaba. That Falaba, I can't see immigration structure. They now already they don't ready. And they're ready for receive the immigration now then district. Thank you very much, Chairman, for that big job. Come up and down there. We the ministry, we don't do big job. We don't develop what we call with strategic plan for 5 years. We now UNDP now sponsor we for let we develop that strategic plan there. We don't develop them, we don't finish them, we don't launch them. And that plan there, waiting now we aim is for work with the community people them for bring safety, for make people they feel safe in the community. And what we want to do with them? We careful can raise awareness now in our communities them. And not only for raise awareness, but also for form what we call chiefdom safety network or chiefdom safety committees. Then committees them now we the Ministry of Internal Affairs then yarn and then grown for ensure say then people then safe now the ground. And for let we maintain peace now with community. So we get for do that now. All the chiefdoms them very soon we will begin to work out from chiefdom to chiefdom for ensure say we establish then committee them or then safety network committees them now with various communities them, so that it will help for reduce what we call lawlessness and indiscipline now with communities them. Then network committees them will able to address indiscipline and lawlessness now with
Thank you.
community.
Thank you.
For all that thing, they probably as they go question in the camp, I go talk about them waiting the Ministry of Internal Affairs they do.
Thank you.
Security business now, all man business.
Thank you very much. It's like today now, so talk about the car. So talk about there. Not to so ya video for let government can sit up before it explain everything to you. What they do. Not to so ya be there. We believe say we are part of governance. And when they say Falaba are the safest districts, if you not be talking as a business belief, now the only place is where they pass, somebody they tell me say thief not there. The talk is so popular. I say yesterday, we all left this flask and I said, problem. I said, thief not there. I said, you are not a salo. Falaba indifferent. For let somebody they conveniently tell me say yeah, thief not there. And not to one side area, not to two other area. For let somebody they say thief not there. Let God make we back one day we say free time thief not there. Thank you, Falaba, for being very peaceful. And yes, one of the questions we, our Ministry of Information and Civic Education, we always have people that your question with the answer. One day somebody asked me, say, why this problem they continue in Ayenga? Now you don't go Falaba, who president, now the ECOWAS chairman. You know, your president, now the chairman for governments, heads of government of ECOWAS states. Then why he not go able to solve this problem? I said, resolve not the court himself. Yeah? Then, like where minister they talk. Charity begins at home. We get Manual River Union. When are they Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Guinea for really serious and trash out issues. And not be done they exist. Guinea, not be get democratic governance. Sierra and Liberia get, but when a big brother, he not get. He have to deal with two. Then Sierra Leone, they part of ECOWAS. 2-3-10. Where possibly we complain at ECOWAS, we don't go this safe. Because you don't go there, then they talk the case, they wrong you because you don't come. They fine you, we don't pay. Then when you get problem, that you can't go to the ECOWAS. They be go there, you complain to Paramount Chief. He call you don't come. He talk the case, he find you don't pay. Then you get problem, now you can't go to Paramount Chief. It work? Thank Chief self. He say when I go call her, then you not can they. Then the person will go lay you complain, he explain, you know they. Then they find you not pay. Then tomorrow somebody slap you. So when you belong to any regional body, you for respect the terms and conditions where you sign up to. Now they make where you get case, you the wrong go there. You dey expect for get justice. So a better law start an Almano River Union. It may don't collapse. But this communique, the order agrees say no, let us start here now. No, let us patrol borders. No, let us go demarcate. Waiting as alone, waiting at Liberia, waiting at Guinea. The order agree. So that's what so your man, that instance what we take, where he say in other effects. Now this it don't lead to where we all will not shed blood, but it don't bring more goodies. We tell the military and the police very many thank you. And we are the citizens waiting at this place where we endure that stress. At this point, when they bring somebody for talk to una, when I wanna be Giwia, una own great grandpikin, the first paramount chief in great grandpikin. We the way we don't sabi as minister. We don't get the worst of problems in life. We name themselves inoculate for a because when we the opposition, what people that tell us where APC in power. They have for pulling power. Now so we born and you say APC where they in power. They would have picking and be secretary general. When they say leadership for lead from the front, some decision that they go take. They're not able to carry a party office. They balance with us. Because for can't explain self why they take that kind of decision. But all what they do, now it make as the Secretary General a win from opposition. And he also defend and win 2 consecutive elections. Now he win because of the leadership we then provide. Now Secretary General, now lawyer. They know what for talk. If I don't come to tell, we say no one lawyer again as Secretary General. Because there's a law. When we had on one, then they begin explain to the law. We say no, Napoleon, in fact, sometimes they don't sell game. But in leadership, in not time like that leadership where they go to sit down na podium, you cost the president. No time no day, what was Secretary General cost the former president and his microman. No time no day. Even if we do bad, you know do bad. So and we miss, we get not just the Deputy Minister of Mines, but the outgoing Secretary General of the ruling CLO People's Party, when I am picking, when Umar Napoleon Roma Esquire.
Thank you very much, my brother, the Deputy Minister of Information. Perhaps also known at this table, one person who is Sabine Solman. We don't come on very, very, very far. We don't work a very long journey from with days now school, university, till with political life, now we serve now governance. Today, I'm very happy for them at my home. As always, anytime I can, I feel very comfortable and very relaxed. Since I entered yesterday night, the reception, and to this morning, where the paramount chief received me and my brothers, and traditionally, as we know, na Krankoya, I want to use the opportunity today for tell the host paramount chief plenty thank you for you receive we, and we council chairman for we host you yesterday. And I want to tell thank you to all the other chiefdoms then, we the paramount chiefs and able come, my brothers and my uncle them, but they send the representatives them, so they can represent we, follow we talk to una. This, as I be say to the chief today, is a very important moment in the history of this country. The time we president give instruction to in government ministers them, and say when I go into the communities, when I go sit down with the people them, who una can go talk to for vote for una, for una come into governance. When I go facing there and talk to them, then they ask una question and tell una what una they do. So people they go say, the one there for more vote for the way they go. Then they come back till until the next election. Then they come. President Bill say no, not to in style of governance than they. So I want to follow use this opportunity also for tell President Bill plenty thank you. We conceive of that idea and establish this ministry. This ministry, we are the civic education and the one with me brought at the head. Now, very two important ministry there. Now, the governance architecture for lay the foundation for change how governance they work in this country. We tomorrow, we may know the, you know, they will all know the one day they come after we they will benefit from the foundation we load today in terms of governance and service delivery. And the one that say we president give the responsibility when the minister, Siba, we know there, and the deputy, my brother, Mr. Bao, I'm for telling you plenty thank you for one of the inspire one team for let them put things together. And I'm glad we all the ministers and my colleagues that work is done a cabinet. To myself, we get cabinet subcommittee, we're all there. And I'm happy who reach now. We go now, you brother and host, now you don't know what they feel. From Limbaya to Mongo, I don't get more ambassadors then. Where they are to me, for we cry to Papa government for let they help we for bulldoze this road here for we, for cry and go till, for cry and go now. I remember Ocam in 2018, before 2017, at the campaign na Kwenadugo and Falaba district, right across the length of breadth, at the whole land from Makakura, to go round na Yifi, can come on na Sumbaria, Kana Mashimbi, and they take Anaya back again from Kabala, take Anaya Krubola, go past, go Kono. The only one cry will be they give from the people there, na be the cry for we road them. And when we can have power, people that be the talk say, this road here from Kabala to Kana Mongo, it not go ever happen. But we still get on our mind. We continue for talk to the president. So the first cry will be cry, and before let them help we for bulldozer and grade them. Pass Naya, take go reach na Krubola, and I think gonna be see that one day. The president began for finally, the government began for award the contract, and the road on the camp small. We are begin yesterday. Don't take small one of camp. We begin yesterday from Kanuka. I pass na Dugolea. I don't even notice. I enter na Sinkunia, and I say, Mr. Minister, who still will reach here? Pass the take na Falaba. But when we don't pass Falaba now, then I see. And I say, okay, all the one they follow me for camp, we all go join now for be ambassadors then. Because the war say we need to do something about it before the rain they start. Me presently the Ministry of Mines and Mineral Resources. And I need to tell you small about the Falaba district, not yet known or any registered full company yet about mining activities within our district na Falaba. But I will talk to you generally about what they happen at the industry and what the potential we will self get na Falaba district. The minerals in this country are for so many years, they don't be waiting with man they can call your mineral and your resource cost. They say the mineral we come, we get neither the problem for you na your country. For Sierra Leone, for many years, we call Sierra Leone, the only people they think about now be diamonds. To the point that they say we civil war we start 1991. Now the diamond and be the fund them till which man they go act film about Sierra Leone where they refer to as blood diamonds. After the war end, we don't try for faith for change that narrative and change that story. Around 2010, from 2006 to 2010, people begin to do exploration for other minerals and we themselves say they go able for help for develop the world. Australia began boku other minerals and but as a government, we not ever take money, say we go do exploration, follow we know what we get, they'll go able use them for go negotiate, follow able for benefit we. Everything you for do their activities and every day in the hands of private companies and that they can do them. So they be do one based on the demand of the minerals in the world. So for example, if they need iron ore, you will see what people they can look for iron ore. If not aluminium, what people they can look for bauxite. Quite recently now, the new phrase don't come where they refer to critical minerals or minerals that way they need for able for do help for improve on energy, make motorcar then where they use battery and not fuel. So because of that, several other minerals then we would not be know about, they begin to research about them. So when President Bill be the campaign in 2018, he be get this at the back of your mind. In 2023, again, he reaffirmed that one day. But in 2018, it talks say we need for look at the laws then we govern how we they administer with minerals in this country so that the benefit of whatever we they get it go to the people of this country. Well, a campaign on that, and when he win, he set up the ministry. The first thing by 2020, 2021, I say, Lord, look at the Mines and Minerals Act of 2009, for Lord review them and change some of the laws then. Well, tomorrow, if we get companies and establish their company, then they go for be of benefit. People then can say, why government not go do the mining itself? Mining now one of the most difficult and complicated things in. For establish one single large-scale mining for operate, the money we involve is so plenty that the government say it is do that and you go sit down for fender money for maybe 4, 5 to 10 years, you're not going to be able to forget them. So we still get for rely on what we call private investment or foreign direct investment. But where they come, how go for negotiate with them if we not get the proper laws then? So as a result of that, we look at the Mines and Minerals Development Act. The president review them. We can't go to Parliament. With Parliament pass it into law, then we get the Mines and Minerals Development Act of 2022. We now with the use currently. What do we do inside that act then? The old act, if they say, for example, where the company then come for come mine, if you give license to anybody with the mine, they go pay royalties to government. For example, when a standard fee 3%, they go pay all other taxes then to government. And there was a provision say the community who side the mine, they forgive a small percentage for let them develop them. What not be the percentage inside the old act? Now be 0.1%. So if you say 100,000, 0.1%. Now for take like say out of 100,000, now one yun, now you get out of that one day. President look at and say no, that is not correct. Now they carry the money, now they mine, but that is not correct. You not go benefit to people then. So inside the new act, what to do? We decide say the money where they for use for develop community, any side where they do large scale mining operation, president say they for be 1% of their gross export. So which means if you get 100,000, if they export 100,000, for example, of your gross export, that per that 100,000 day, you forgive 1% of that 100,000 to the people then for let we use them for develop their community then they. Since we pass that law, all the large scale mining, there was a large scale mining, they go. The money where they come into what they refer to as their community development fund, the money don't increase very, very high to the level that it don't even go beyond the implementation of the community. And now government, they think about using their funds and they for put them into road infrastructure. I'll give you an example. In Tonkolili, for example, we say you get Kiho Mining Company. Now 3 chiefdoms then the mining company be the operate. Now Sambaya, Songoya, the Cafe Simia chiefdom. Inside the old act, if they do 1 million, until the company they get only 10,000. But now if you do 1 million, the company they get within the 1% now 100,000 that they get. So anytime the president go present this check, it creates a lot of alarm to the point that the president of promise say, their money they are, yes, we use them for develop community, but they also take part of them for join together with government and the company for see how go for construct that road day where they come on from Agboroka, take go reach Nasambaya Bendugo. As I talk to owner, we don't develop that concept and we work on that day, and very soon we will sign with the company for let them begin for construct that road day for Pukulta, they take come on Agboroka, go reach Nasambaya Bendugo. So now, what will we do again? By 2021-22, the government with the World Bank, we work together for let them bring them, machine them, or drones them, for let them fly right over the country. They fly right around this country. We pick up magnets then, for sure, all the side minerals in this country. They then do a data of the magnet and we should say each and every part of Sierra Leone get some kind of minerals we'll go for exploit. each and every part of Sierra Leone, including Usidonaya. The only thing will not happen it, we the Sidonana Ministry of Mines and the NMA, one of the regulators then, when companies then come, we show them the data. If they express interest, for example, they say they want this particular mineral, we show them the chiefdom who said that mineral there, and we send the go there for them to go meet the people there. And what did the new act do? The new act also talks say before even they apply for that license, where you go to the chiefdom there, you go make an undertaking with the community. Say when you get that license there, now this is the pay for the land owner, the negotiator, the meet up here the community. Now this is for pay a surface rent to the community. So you go to the community, you engage them, you get good relationship with them. When I do the initial agreement, where the part of the application for apply for any license we want from small scale to large scale. But what did happen presently? The ministry will still get a lot of challenges, and that boils down again to the aspect of this way now we own civic responsibility. With not this I remember that day. We get some other precious minerals and right now they around like the gold. Everybody look out for. But what did they happen for this? All side where people they go dig, if they see small gold, nobody they can report to government. Nobody know go take even artisanal license, talk less about exploration or small scale. All man they just they go begin they dig every area for pull up. The only two work now we halala you don't for don't they. Now that time they can say, yeah, that's something that happened though. Like quite recently, now one of the chiefdoms there, I think now Morifindu. Yes. If I'm not tomorrow. Yes, I'm Morifindu. I'm Morifindu. Something happened at that area or side. They say somebody go meet up gold. All man begin to come on all over the country. They can't do without the count machine, caterpillar, and everything. Pass will be there for send people. Then they say, when I come. If I don't see them, people don't go there. When I call the authorities, then I would have civic responsibility. Government can come in there. They can do proper exploration. They do proper demarcation, even for protect the environment. Because under we new laws then, follow even give license. You get for those who call environmental impact assessment. If you can't do that mining there, how it affect to environment, how it affect to forest with biodiversity and other things then. But don't go for do that day. If one of the local people them, when they are the communities, will not work with you. But what did they happen? So the people then they go take the small artisanal license, maybe in a Falaba or Kabbalah, they go work with other people, they bring a machine there. They dig middle net, stay do clean with the machine that they can, they run away with them. So they go boil the water, they go boil the trees, they go do things that we not supposed for they do. So that now some of the difficulties that they get, and that now your responsibility. So people then they still do exploration, and we hope say other minerals then like tin a very valuable mineral now when you look at inside the map, they from that Krubola axis, they going down to Oskono, there's occurrences of gold. Now they axis then there are a lot of occurrences of gold again from this Morifindo axis area. They go towards if you look at the map, So when people they Canadian community they have for can't do anything, the first thing what I need for do when I go on authorities and I get the paramount chief, when I get the council chairman, when I alert them, once I alert them, they go inform we. Therefore, if they inform we go do any proper structure. So at the end of the day, if for example, when I end up forget a large scale mining operation now that chiefdom, that mining company they begin the mining the export. One, they get a community development fund. When a 1% gross of anything they get. 1% gross of anything they get, now they get them. They pay you royalty, they pay you surface rent. They pay other fees the way government they charge them. But if one they can't inform we and that person not get that license they join the do no more sumu, then the benefit not go even able for rich man. Not go ever apply for the license if we the authorities then not put them behind and say no, go apply for a license and can begin work now. And they're not going to work there if the community not put hand under there. You know, give the outside they sleep, outside they go keep the machine in the forest, and outside they go packer. If one say, not the green area, we go no. Oh no, not for run after them, we go encourage the investment, but we go make sure say the investment benefit to now. What we do now, the act again, we very much important. Like some district and they now only 2-3 chiefdoms get minerals where they mine. The other chiefdoms all not get minerals. So inside the act, now president say how the other chiefdoms and now will not get the minerals, but now within the same district and they how they say go benefit. So president put on the law say then district and the royalties then they pay for them mining and they government is saving some percentage of that royalties there. The way government don't save that percentage, they keep away on boku. They share banki chiefdoms them where they within the mining district, but then not get the minerals for benefit and directly. Now that chiefdom then they money then they forgo. But all that they not go come if we not report to we not work together for make sure say we not first get the companies them for camp, or if they come, we able for make them get the license, the proper license, and they operate in the proper way. We don't mind gold in this country for so many years. Anytime they can, they say exploration. Then they ever go for full license. They go, they do small, they go. Now, only the first time under this government, we don't try for establish the first 2 large-scale gold mining company in the country. The one when I FG Gold, with them begin operation by the end of this year, it's going to be one of the biggest and the largest inside West Africa. And then they pull the south, we na Mongeri, and the other one are Kono, they serve into the establishment. We get Diang Naya, Gold Lady, we get to Upat Naya, Gold Long Commodity. So if we work together properly, we get large scale mining operations, then Naya, then it go for benefit the community. And when I say when I get the minerals, when I sit on top, it go benefit to now all. So now all this what would they do within the Ministry of Mines for make sure say the resources then we know able for miner as a government. But we encourage investors and for them mine. When they come mine, we make sure say they commit themselves for do corporation share responsibility, for give the community development to people then, and for retrieve some money for them who go for use for undertake several developments then within the chiefdoms then or the district or the country at large. So we need una support for that we encourage una any side we possibly suspects mining activity they go on. Where the people they know say this is not correct, it's not legal. Now on a duty, now on a civic responsibility for inform the authorities there. And once they know, they get the channel for able for Brian County with knowledge immediately, and we go come in for make sure say the proper things are done for the benefit of our country. I want to tell now plenty thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much, Deputy Minister of Mines. Please, now for una we there, but if somebody they talk when they cause noise, please. This is where they put phone and company is for lady listen. Now pay attention here. Who's all called they far? We don't listen. We brother, we uncle, we daddy don't lay out what's our government intention. Some governments not care for waiting go happen in a community. They go sign the agreements, the only money in a return, regardless of what happen at their communities. His Excellency, the retired brigadier, say no. Who side that money that they come on? Who side that road that they point? Money for left day. And we don't see now some chiefdom. The money where they give the paramount chief then. They're so surprised, they don't even know what to do. They don't want to see that kind of money. That's where government they can now for help them from plan for their money then. Let us not join people there for thief we self. Because when they go and connive with people, they take with minerals, na net, they left the roads and spoil. They spoil all the coverts them. They will say government they do nothing. Then policies, they always government they make now public interest policies. And in we own interest, but a cooperation, coordination, and collaboration now we need between one of the people there and the government. For now, ensure say waiting at the president in vision, we able to implement them. At this point, this could be a minister where a name and the problem are the same. Conrad Adeyomi Sakinaina Kas. Why resort they come more of government they pay for picking them, but some man they say in him not come out. A lot of time with a problem. Government they pay beaucoup money. But still the problem not they done. So in we missed, we get the minister where responsible. Let we listen as parents, let we listen as beginning. So the things and where they make the full implementation of the free quality education, when at the intention of His Excellency. There's anybody who snake no bets in a plot below. The president know how he suffer. Forget education. Some of we know what he will go through for rich Usa Uday. If the president don't turn back and say what happened to me, let not happen to other people then. He don't things in place. In fact, this free quality education, we want to put in our constitution. If we take Nayate, if we come out, free quality education not for come out, if for always day, every Sierra forget right to education. Now our intention. We want to come to time, everybody, now every children, at least able to read and write. So you know we can begin like lie. Because they keep people then illiterate. Now somebody who can't tell you what they say. But now you begin to tell you what they say. No matter which English they speak. Now I make we as a ministry of information and civic education, all we program will run up a Creole. Because we don't let them interpret to you. Law all, Yeri, barefoot. So at this point, we get caste minister for explain to we all the caste situation. Thank you very much.
Before them on a kusho, I'm glad for the Falaba today. I don't travel all over this country. I don't go to all districts. Now Falaba be the only district one okay. So I'm glad today myself not there in Falaba. But what I will also say to you is that in the next 4 weeks, I get about 2 or 3 engagements now Falaba. So I not come just for today. I get for there for a while. So let me first of all tell me colleague minister I recognize them. I also recognize we revered paramount chiefs. Without Una, we're not able to do work. And therefore I respect Una greatly for the way Una creates the enabling environment for able for work. I also want to recognize the local councils. When I know say the constitution say basic education, that is primary school up to junior secondary school. Now the local authority, the local council, now in charge. So I want to recognize Una as well. More importantly, without teachers, we don't get education. I know say beaucoup teacher and dinner, so I want to take the opportunity for recognize Una and respect Una, and for take this opportunity for telling Una beaucoup thank you for the service we want to give this nation. I know say teaching work is not easy. I know that myself na teacher. I know say if you get class now overseas, you get class na 30 people. Now 30 people na in a class. Now we own country, sometimes you go lucky if you get 50 people within your class. In most cases, it's beaucoup past standing. So I know say teacher work not so easy work at all. I also want to recognize we picking them for the good work we want to do with the CN and the results then when they come out. So in terms of my own statement, I want to do it in 2 ways. I want to very quickly just tell you now what they happen in our education system from the time where this government don't come into power. And then I go to the specifics of what I know say they happen at Falaba. So the first one I want to just say to you now, through free quality education, when I call a pro-poor policy, where then they remove all the financial burden of the parents them for make them able to send them picking and go to school. As a result of that, we don't see 13,700 schools in this country. We started off with 10,000. Now we did to 13,700. And let me tell you now something. Every year, that number they increase. Because where they can today, I dey see them pikin and they waka for long distance for go school. Some pikin and they waka 7 miles. And if we want for limits down there, we get for get more schools. So schools then continue for increase. As a result of the school then where they increase, we don't see 1 million additional pikin we don't now with school register. So in total, una go find this strange. For a population of about 8 million, going to 9 million, we get 3.4 million pikin within our school system. 3.4. So you can see, say this now a big part of the country in architecture. We don't do quite a lot since this government came into power. Let me just share something with you now. We don't recruit over 12,000 teachers. But as I say, 12,000 teachers, it sounds quite a lot. But if you get 13,000 schools, you still need more teachers. Every year, the government, they give you quota for increased standing. This year, the quota for this year, now 2,500. So we get for do recruitment shortly. In addition to that, we also do introduce 4 different curricula in the country. We get one for early childhood, that's now pre-primary education. Let me just spend a little bit time on the other pre-primary education. Before now only people that will get boku money, and then they send them picking and go nursery. Nursery not to be compulsory. Government not to provide nursery for picking them. But in 2023, the government make a compulsory, say they go provide at least 1 year nursery education for picking them. So this year, sometime in April, first week in April, we will launch a project where we are able to attract about $13 million for introduce nursery education and build some other nursery education nursery schools there. We will add to primary school in a different parts of the country. We also don't introduce a basic education curriculum. We don't introduce a civic education curriculum. We're about for be reviewed. In the past, civic education be under the Ministry of Education, but we don't hand over to the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. But we will still continue for support them because now we get the teacher there. The last thing we will do, we also don't introduce a senior secondary school education curriculum, where I will talk about later. Another thing we will do now is that we don't recognize, like every other part of the world, that technology now a big part of what we do in education. So we now get a partnership with one organization where they call Imagine Worldwide. Are they going to place them at this country where you they see picking and all they get tablets, small computers. Falaba go join that group there shortly. So the organization what we work with in Imagine Worldwide, they're not able to attract $120 million for 3 countries, of which Sierra Leone will get the lion's share. And so we go extend then tablets here to different parts of the country, and Falaba will be one of them. Of course, we don't hear over a number of years and they talk about radical inclusion. Just for us to tell now what radical inclusion they about. It is about with a target 4 different groups of people. One, with a target them picking away get disabilities. The one the way blind, the one the way they in a wheelchair, the one the way they get problem with hearing. It don't mean to say because they get a problem and they cannot learn. We know, for example, in the last 3 years, we get more picking away blind where they go university now. The reason being that we're able to provide assistive technologies, like for example, we give them Braille and then they take their exam in Braille. So now then they go universities. If we now look at all schools that when they build now, they all get RAM. So that if you don't have a wheelchair, you go able to inside your classroom. Radical inclusion also talk about picking away, then get belly, and then begin for drop out of school, we they try for re-engage them back into the school system. Because what they say, because if that picking they learn trade and you get qualification, you go able to take care of himself and in picking them. Now that make we they do the handling. But in addition to that, also we also they target them people that we don't get too much money, and also the one the way they in rural areas. That's the radical inclusion policy they talk to. But let's go back to teachers. I recognize teachers there, but there are a couple of things they want for those to know about teachers. But could tell teacher then they complain say they don't do additional qualification, but the government no recognize them qualification indeed. Over the last so let me just tell you, say over the last 7 years, we don't recognize about 7,500. So in terms of teachers, then we don't reassess over 7,500. This year back, now the budget, we get provision for reassess more teachers then. I just want to tell you, when we reassess teachers, it means to say that they go up now the salary scale and then they get additional money. Most of the teachers then they go back to college and go improve themselves. That is a good thing, because the more education they get, the more skills they get for share with them picking them. The other thing, just this year alone, just last year alone, we trained over 28,000 teachers in P1, P2, and P3 literacy and numeracy. So we continue for train teachers them for make sure say they improve their skills and they show by waiting and they do not in classroom. If I take the exam results for them picking them when they take public exams, the average score na salon for exams na 70%. In the case of Becker, then they increase from 70% to 80%. So we they see the work where the teacher and they do, now it make you see what can today. I recognize them for the good work where they do, because they show up and the beginning the results. Like most other ministers, then they tell now about strategic plans. We began strategic plan, what they call the education sector plan, we run from 2022 and it will end 2026. So this year now, we don't begin work on the new plan, we will run from 2027 to 2031. And now we don't get consultants, then we work on that. So let me now go to the specific thing that one no say they happen na Falaba. So Falaba, my understanding, I guess 7 senior secondary schools. Yes? 7 senior secondary schools. You know, the Minister of Information told us seminar, the CAS minister. Well, I got good news for now. Now Falaba, of the 7 schools that wanna get, all 7 of them successfully upload all the CAS na the system. We technically means to say, no picking or left out in Falaba. No picking. For giving the specifics, for the one that we don't upload, you get 711 boy picking them within the system and 851 girl picking them. The good thing is, you know, they say now Falaba and most part of the country, girl picking them, they go to school, and they in school, now pass even boy picking them. This na new thing where they happen in education. Because in the past, the girl picking them, they drop out, then they marry them, and then they drop out of school completely. If them picking them, they get belly back, then they drop out of the school system. But because now we get radical inclusion policy, where they mean say them picking them, we get belly, then they come back to school. And also because we don't put a ban on early marriages, it means to say more girl picking than they in school. The good thing for we is the fact that when girl picking a lamb book, then they always make sure say them picking a self lamb book. So then a good thing for we all. The second thing is that I think my understanding is that for about of the 7 schools we wanna get when a senior secondary school, when I get 5 examination centers. Yes? Did he? When I get 5 examination centers. Am I right? Yes? No, I'm just telling you now what you wanna get right now. Yes, una get 5 examination centers. So now 2 school and no more, they go na other school and for go sit. For WAS. Now WAS exam they talk about. Now I also know say una get 3 examination centers for NPSC. I know say in the past we don't get problem with something and they tell people them for left one village, then go to another village for go take the exams. And sometimes them then can get problem like one village get problem with another village, and so it cause problem. We are aware of that, and we go engage you now this time for the NPSC. I want for work with the DD. Later and they don't happen this year. I want, as I talk so now, I want to recognize one of our MP there, Honorable Jabi, when I be the chair of the education committee. Then they not be the first for now like nobody's business. I no say not to the chair now, the education committee, but it will still continue for first for now. So I want to recognize her as one of our big patriots in this district. I also know that sorry, I made a mistake. Una get 3 NPSC centers in 2018. Una now get 23 NPSC centers. So una see the difference from 3 in 2018. Una now get 23. Okay. Una also get 13 Becker centers now the district, where they established between 2019 to 2025. So now again go see say we dey make improvement na Falaba. We also don't continue for approved school then na this district. When we approve school then, mean to say we get access to subsidies. Now, let's talk about subsidies. I know say that they can be big issue. Once year I go tell now, for the last 2 years, let me know, and let me qualify answer. For the last 3 years, we dey pay subsidies fully. The thing I go tell una though, I go admit say we not can pay on time. We go try for improve on that day, but for the last 2 or so years, all subsidies for the entire year we dey pay them. The other thing where I go say is that we continue for approve more teacher there and give them more PIN code. And as I told I say, we dey do recruitment this year again. The target now 2,500 and Falaba go get a significant bit of that. I know say if you left to me one part, I will continue for talk forever. Because I'm a teacher. If you give me platform, I will talk. But I know say una go get question them. Because what we didn't ask so not for can tell una no more waiting we want tell una. Now for also listen to una and answer una question there. If I not able to answer the question, I go come back. But I want for listen to waiting una challenge them before I left here today. I want for tell una beaucoup thank you for way una listen to me. But I continue for encourage we young picking them. Say spine not a good thing. Hard work na make we all the usa with this. And I want for make una continue for put hard work into the whole process and una do una exam and pass them rather than una they expect leakages.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Conrad Saki, the Pekin minister. The minister where they implement the president in flagship program. The aim of the president is to let every Pekin learn book. Every Pekin. Most of we today when our boy Pekin we learn. When we sister they not learn. We know the stress so they go through. It's stressful. Not that they not begin sense. Or communities benefiting at the boy picking no more for land book. As boy picking land book, he married. In attention to a young family, it is less. But when girl picking land, except he married, that a young family will come out and they will not work for. Because every boy picking one place a woman. So if the woman in family get problem, that your problem. If you mother call you, your mama call you. First, you want to be hypocrites. Most of we that the mother call first. They take. So if fine, they say before you born president woman. So now I made the president believe say, picking up for left small. You get to marry. Most times, wait up on 1, 2 picking. By the time it is 17, 18, 19, that person, don't forget about her. Now that small one, they go cage back. So all in life, not dependent life. If in brother they not can I aid, a problem. Today, where they go school, as we give sister the belly, we they continue for learn book, then drop. Where you don't learn your book, you never go back to that person where you pull in school, you don't move on. So you left farm as a liability to society. The president said no, the education policy will not punish gap picking tutor. Now, if policy don't do havoc, now don't show the evidence, say we they do bad. Then come on school now. Now that man left for continue. We are not tied nothing to her. Where long you go, that person in left just because of that one error. And what did that be the cause? Some of his sisters they lost their life because they get belly, they're afraid. They attempt for puller. So all those things that they make government, they watch ping, he said no. Just like all the laws where God put Babamot. God not get picking, he not get woman, he not get sister. Why is so particular about Bambot? So that the reason make not for President Bill Eyon picking. For our sisters, we're picking them, and I made them laws and they. Yeah? The next person will bring on board. Now they listen. They say this year, census day. There was a time where government said census. People that they pass village to village. They say not really the country. The census done when they go into election. Somebody where they not be count. They begin bring problem. Most times, census not just for elections. Census not just for election. Census figure, they inform government on how for cargo development will sign. I make not one question that they ask you. So at this point, the person where they in charge of census communication, we will listen to them for let it take we through. Waiting with the expect with respect to this census. But we as a ministry, what would they say? Let them count you. Let them count you because you matter. In Sierra Leone, government for no say you there and who say you there. So at this point, we will bring Mr. Asumana, one of the Director of Communications and Public Relations and Statistics Sierra Leone, for just 5 minutes. Take me through.
Oh, no worry. I'm glad for dinner here today for talk to una on the 2026 population and housing census. But make us see I there for represent my boss, the statistician general, Mr. Andrew Bob Johnny. As we know, we get plenty of things that we do around the census right now. So he indisposed for there. So he send me. But he say, make I tell you, say, for don't lack for there. You know, because Falaba district na place where we cherish na salon. So I go quickly take una through waiting we dey do na statistics Sierra Leone and waiting we get for do this December when they come when I make a day na ya. So generally, we work in a statistics alone, na data collection, analyzing, and dissemination. You know, we dey collect information via surveys, via censuses, other means that they will collect data, and we make that data they available for government and other partnering for making use them for do what in and call informed decision making. So they're not just to make decision anyhow, but the decision they be waiting and call data giving a data. Now information we then get now the field line the driver. So now we work Andy. But we also get a very big work where constitutional, then at the constitution, we they do every 10 years. And that work there now for conduct what they call a population and housing census. That population and housing census, we they do December of this year 2026. Now, a lot of things then they will don't they do for build the momentum. For example, one of the things they will don't they do for make sure say we do this census. Now for do what we call cartographic mapping. Now, if una go ask una people where they around inside Falaba district here, we already don't go for the first and the second phase of the cartographic mapping. We don't go and then chief dom here. We don't actually do what we call cartographic mapping. When I for like count the hosting, small units then where they we count then ask just quick counts of the households then where they, and at the end of the day we're able for also count the coordinates. We take the coordinates of the hosting they were available. All right, because our population housing census. So not a full-blown count we do right now. We just take count, ask no more how much people in there, you know, and we take coordinates of the host and also check, you know, the characteristics where the host gets. That's all. The actual counting they take place in December of 2026. So now Falabaya, for example, I hope my brother don't grab Uma Napoleon Koma. Go help me with the names and ayas that they can call them. Napoleon and me. By the way, Napoleon and me dictator. Who join or radicals. Or radicals, the one they go for be collect and go tell you say na the biggest entity na salon. And Napoleon and be me dictator. You know, na be the head of the club at the Tewa join. So come where you go help me for call some panenemia as I they call them the area they don't do na Falaba. Bawa Wole, are correct? All right. Kamadugu Yaya, are correct? All right. Nyedu, Morifindugu, Delmandugu, Kulu Sayadu, Mongoya, then Nyaya. We don't do all inside a day, okay? But we get plenty other side and we still do. We still get a third phase where we get for do for the cartographic mapping. The reason we make it emphasize now because we're not able to do census without cartographic mapping. Now in the basis. Now you the do we make you able for tell say okay now XYZ place I get for go count. Then what would they do this cartographic mapping? We they check Austin. Once the Austin take off from the ground, because our population and housing census, not just for count people, we also want to know how much Austin they in the country. Now make that population and housing census. So every host, once you don't take off, you don't reach foundation level with the quantum. We actually take note of them and the cartographic mapping because by the time when they can December for can count, it's possible to say that host they go down grab. So if we not been take account of her, we not go end up for quantum, true or false. It's possible says that say that 10 the people are going to Canada host, even if people are not there right now. All right. So all that they will they take into consideration. So when we been start this whole process, we've been set up committees. We get 3 major committees for the census. One are the advisory committee. You get all the political parties in there. We get the technical committee when are they responsible for the instrument, then the questionnaire and all of that. And then we get the publicity committee. The publicity committee is being co-chaired by the Ministry of Information and Civic Education and also SLAGE. Now then they co-chair the committee. and me na secretary to that committee day. So then committee then they will not able for do census without them, right? Now then they help we for make we talk to people then, we raise funds, we galvanize efforts around the country for ensure say people in like una today we able for talk to una through the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. Now, the other thing we don't do, where I'm pretty sure una go don yegi but na be what we call the pilot census. The pilot census are the test census where we test everything as we get for do in December. Then we do in December last year. Based on the principles where UN get, then say if you conduct census in any country, you for do exactly 1 year before the main, you for do the pilot census exactly 1 year before the main census. And in the same conditions, right? So if not dry season, you go for do the census, you do the pilot census dry season. If not rainy season, you go for do one, you do the pilot census rainy season. So we do in December because in December we're going to forget the census. And make I tell you now what's interesting. For the very first time in the history of this country, partners are so interested in with census and what we don't do it really, really correct that they send people in for car monitor from UNFPA, from UK, Office of National Statistics, over 20 monitors for the first time, then come for can see what we do for the pilot census. Now, the main enumeration in December, it happen, we expect them for happen, starts from December 2nd. December 1 go be the census night. And when they count, then they count you who you sleep on the census night. Mr. Minister, it better make this clear, let people understand that. Usa, you sleep on the census night, the 1st of December, now then they count you. You no need for move from Mongoya. You go Falaba, you say, no, I want then go count me. Not to election. This na census. And a salon, we do what we call de facto census. So Usa, you sleep on the census night, now they count you. Because we don't want to let them count people in 2 things. So what thing will naturally happen at that? If are they are they Mongoya, right? Then the 1st of December means me na Mongoya. Okay? But then let's say 3-4 days after, I go Falaba tongue, right? Are they Falaba tongue? Then they come. The people in come meet me the way they count. When they can they, then they ask now the old society. They say, who da then sleep here on the census night? The reason why they ask Dandy, now because they no one count me 2 things. Because if they just count me, who side they meet me in Falaba, yeah, then let's say 1 week after, the same people then come back. I don't move now, I don't come back. Who say they na Mongoya? Then come back na Mongo. They come meet me back na the Osa Mongo. Then go count me back. Not so. So the reason why make we they say, who say you sleep na then for count you. So even if I dey na Falaba at that time, then go ask. I go tell and say not today asleep, so they no go count me there. So then go come who say asleep, now then they count me. Let we get and they clear. And who that with the count? It also important. Una listen. Who that with the count? With the count, everybody will sleep in a salon on the census night. Everybody will sleep inside salon, whether a foreigner or whether a Sierra Leonean or whether I come out Guinea or once he sleep inside salon with the contact. Because the census now a picture of the country in population on that day now they take. Now make I give you a few scenarios before I wrap up, Mr. Minister. 1, if you get picking way born on the 31st of December. 31st of December now born, right? 31st of November, right? November, yes. November 31 now born. Okay? December 1 na the census night. They'll say born November 31. December 30th, rather, 30th. December 1 na the census night. Okay? That picking elect them say we don't born on the 30th, then the 31st, then the 1st. The law says sick 3 days after the pikin die. With a counter or with a counter? Now question they ask now with a counter or with a counter? Huh? Why? Because on the census night, he sleep in a salon, he been there alive. Okay, like you in another scenario. We get this with power. We all they live together. Okay? He did with tweet on the 30th of November. He died. Then they can 3 days after for can count. They go counter or they no go counter. Right. So people in Falaba then smart, they understand. The easy make a say them here because una self care for help the enumerators where they come. Because now what you una give them, now get for enter. Now get for input. So una for understand why then they country. Now, then the country because where they can't just now, Mr. Minister, we all see from Falaba to Yadi road bad. They need indicators. If they want make road, they want make pipe borne water, they want build school then. Government not just they grab and build school then. Now data the driver. So the reason we're making the count everybody every 10 years. Now for no USA we been there, and now assess USA we there right now, and then plan for USA we go for the next 10 years. Now make we do the census. So if person say you don't want to then counter, that it means say if them build school or whether they arrange resources for Falaba district, you not go mix. They're not going to include you there if they're not count you. So do ya? We they tell everybody, make themselves available on the census night, where now December 1, and allow we enumerators and supervisors, we field workers for make them constant. This census, we never left nobody behind. The slogan for the census now, let them count you.
Thank you.
Let them count you. Not left behind. Let them count you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. For Mr. Asumana, census, not so for politics, not so for election, now for informed decision making about your chiefdom, your village, your town, your district. So every stakeholder for ensure say, whether they under you, the counter. Then somebody not can tell you say, let them not count you. If they not count you, government not able to plan for you. The old figure where it be get about school picking there, now you go still get. So where it recruit teachers, it go say Falaba not get better school picking there. Because we not be grilled the country now. So election and census not to the same. Development planning, 9 census they about. Now we will give 2 minutes. Madam Manfere. The only woman amongst we. We want let the only woman amongst we give your opinion about today's session. But when you know they are sit now, we want to take this opportunity for send the mic to una. All we do now, if you get any question for anybody, now the time you get the opportunity for talk to all these people on government issue. So we take the first set of questions. 1, 2 to the person waiting up. 3, 4. Any other person? 5 na the back here now. So we start.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Introduce you. Your name and what you represent.
Good afternoon. Me na Joseph Sundumara. From DHMT Falaba. They represent me boss and the chief district medical officer. One, I want to tell you now plenty thank you. Particularly the education sector. Waiting you talk about education. Me born at this district. I know the term who the Komoya for go sit even MPSC na Kabala. People then they far beyond way from Kubola, all they go sit MPSC. So I'm for tell you now plenty thank you. The trend from that end to now. The one na recommendation to government. We as health workers, we also the worker in our communities them. We say hospital no did it, but we did do MacLate and we did do other health services then. During our explanation, we not see the plan for infrastructure for them picking them. And when you talk about education, you likewise they talk about teacher, you talk about the environment, they talk about the parent then. So now then three then they come together for make education stand strong. So if you go to some schools then, it is really sorry for them picking the way then they sit on this. So now therefore take that into consideration. Second recommendation to Una, because everybody they look at your own sector. I think we talk about education because now they will all come out. Now make we give injection to people then today. If we not be land, government not for the approve we for make we able to provide the services them. We also want for cry to government. When I see the road, we say we do referral for Komoya for go Kabala. Who's starting today away from 36 miles from Kubola for refer patient to government hospital na Kabala? What is starting for that person in survivor? And we talk about education. If we're not born speaking there, how we talk about speaking there?
Thank you.
So this one is my recommendation to government. We are make una consider.
Thank you.
District referral hospital na Falaba district. We really distrain. I tell you now all plenty. Thank you.
Thank you. Please, because most of we get for turn back, let's be very brief. Yeah, which we question. So we'll get more people for ask.
Yeah, afternoon, Chairman. I observe all standing protocols. Mina Peter Sayo Mara, District Coordinator, Christak, Inter-Youth Council Sierra Leone, and a head teacher. So thank God, Mara don't talk on the road. I want to talk small day. Our minister there, Deputy Minister of Mines, I'm glad you will talk about them. But my fear here is, we don't want to be like the last time when they say President Dekaya, then can crack the road for we. Because I can remember, all right, I could remember the last time when Parliament meet, I follow one speech from PC MP, PC Tonkos. So when in the budget, I don't know if in 2024, we wrote the inside Tego Kubola. But after which, this time, nothing. And now they say we get 300 days activism. Mr. Mara don't talk am. Now better. Now if I don't pray, but let this thing be inside and see let una come. Because now the government they are so. Let us see how road fine. We not get the facility for just school bus, no nothing because road no day. Let una remember that day. If I accommodate, I'm glad for see minister now. Chairman, they say picking the minister. Say, pardon, minister. Me na one teacher. I did 40 years now as a teacher. I don't do me TC, me ATC, I plan for do other thing. I don't do so many reassessment. Last year, then carry assessment. 30 days from when I passed me ATC. Till now, they not reassess me salary, not talk of promotion. Just 2 years back, they say senior teacher. Minister Wale, you know that. Well, what is shocked me now? Within these days, I read a write-up where they say that they can't do other reassessment. So, Minister of Political Affairs, they say, law land, then they promote you according to winning. But if I land, what I don't force to, I not get better pandandi. I don't get encouragement? No, sir. So now look there.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I don't go stop here. I don't see teacher license. With all that, say we pass teacher license, they promote. Nothing. I'm not going to stop that. They tell the government thank you. CRS been operate now and they give food. We feel say we close, not to get food. Government don't come up for give picking them food. We're not a car on time. It's too slow, but we're glad we commend government for that. Of course, the pardon talk of fee subsidies. In the morning, PBF, you are not if you die, you don't die. We are the minister member there. Thank you, sirs.
Thank you.
Good afternoon to you all. Mina Amara Salifu Samura, a PC rep, Solema Chiefdom. I must say plenty thank you to the Ministry of Information and Civic Education because for come with this kind educative session na Falaba district na a blessing to we. I just feel that the people who we na come talk to will not give we enough time for express yourself. Rather, will not take all the time. But nevertheless, we still go manage the small time we will not give we. So I want for ask the first question to the minister that waiting are some of the strategies that we don't put in place for support or partner with council for take this civic education to chiefdom level. Because as we dey talk, most of farmers, the farmers where they Lansana Balia, Moroborodu and the rest, they don't know nothing where they happen right now. And at the council they would win now they're able for take una activities that down to them communities them. That is one. Secondly, I come to we district council as well. We chair mentioned say the impacts of logging it affects we. In fact, it disadvantage to we because one truck they can pull one culvert where they cost more than 50 million, where the revenue where they pay, you know, even reach 1 million. So it affects we. So what the council don't put in place for tackle this effect here. And secondly, it get double effects. It spoil we ecosystem as well. Recently, they find out say the kind of alley rains where we they get in this place is too much, and we climate system it don't affect them. So waiting at the strategies where they don't put in place. And then the other one, we dey talk about agriculture. Sorry, to the Ministry of Education. Now, of course, everybody they go school now from primary to secondary school. We don't get Amboku. 2018, I enrolled in a university. I've been succeed for be a beneficiary to granting aid, GIA. Today is no more. A lot of people are here with us. They can't afford to go to university. What is our faith? What is our faith?
Thank you.
Please,
Thank
give me
you.
time. Sorry, sir, please.
No,
one
to
question,
listen to
one more
more
question,
people.
please. One more question, please. Thirdly, it's about the entrepreneurship environment in Falaba district. So many young people want to involve in agriculture. What is the entrepreneurship support to young people to access grants and government support in Falaba district? Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Mina Adams B.S. Kumara, Secretary General, Hope for Youth, Sierra Leone. I want to ask this question directly to the Deputy Minister of Defense. Looking at the recent issue we happen at Kaliere, we not be the pray to God for let anything happen. But if something be happen, I think we not the number one priority be where them for don't clear before they reach Paunanda. Where we are very close to the border. No say no they are not close to the border. I can enter Nabusi also before then say 10-15 minutes a day journey. So as Minister of Defense, whose intervention or structure we don't build for able to set up for we a proper security system where we go prevent we from journey. And I want maintain. And two, I also learn say a lot of applications then they go for soldier positions in Falaba. Why we are not considered? Because at the say 85 to 90% of we youth then they come out for go for soldier, but they not succeed at all. Why we not for succeed as Falaba people? So that's another one.
Thank you.
Let just add one, sir. This they go to we deputy minister, we former deputy minister, current minister now, when Amara Kalon. I want for asking this few question. Looking at the area where they explained just now, when a very good one, of course, we will Sabia now. So, waiting on your staffing capacity as a new ministry now the whole country, and this is not the first time where President Bio bring this initiative in this country. Waiting on your staffing system or whose method and the way they don't implement for Falaba, where go make Falaba people then go also succeed now in your ministry. Because we know there's no identification where they under in your ministry. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Hello, who's the mic?
Good afternoon to you all.
Hello?
Good afternoon to you all. My name is Nafel Masisi, and I am talking on behalf of my colleague students. Please, the Minister of Education, we the Pikin and Falaba district, who don't see say examination worker with the same because of the transportation. Before the paper come on our egg in reach here, we the Pikin that would send a lot. I remember last before year where they sit peke. Now next now sit with peke, business study and math. So if the government go able to make it possible, let Falaba district get in your office. We say if we have a group get your paper for seat, we the picking them. We go tell now thank you. So we want what the seat exam. Let the exam go free and fair. Let we the picking and not sit down and wait for the paper. Then they all in they make it they lose courage. Before paper come on Kabbalah and come on free to enrich now. No, he has a picking. He don't even lose up now. Not even get courage for seat. So dear let the government help with that side. We know say not easy, but we are with a beg. He would have beg let put an in list say in get for help Falaba district. For when they say exam, if 9 o'clock if for start, let we start 9 o'clock. But if they say 9 o'clock, 2,000 now we get for start. Then in the Hamburg with the picking and Falaba.
Thank you. The last person. The last person for the first set of questions. Giano.
Good afternoon. This information I want that directly to the Minister of Defense. Presently, we see information to go around. Me na Sarah Isgala Kuroma. Presently, we see information to go around regarding allegedly over 500 Sierra Leoneans the way they for deport back na Sierra Leone from Guinea. I don't know how true it is. Please confirm, sir. And secondly, regarding what happened na Kaliere, it is so hurtful. First of all, if you watch with security personnel there, the side where they live is very deplorable. The building where they live, dirty block. Law is say big attack come, and nobody be the way go say law will do diplomatic. The question first, are Guineans ready for diplomatic? The question. And the final question where I want to say, because Minister of Defense, they go cut across every area. Now with the see Malians that they infiltrate inside Falaba district. They are cows. If you watch, they don't dominate. We entire cow. For at least see we don't cow them. It's difficult. And if you're not strong, there are times where you ride autobike. You just can't mingle them. How secured are we? Are they only coming for grade the cow? Are they not going again to their country? So these are the questions where we want rectification, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Let we allow the panelists to respond to these four sets of questions. So we start with the Minister of Education on your own questions.
Well, first of all, I want to tell the people that we ask the question and boku thank you. The question when they ask me, they are difficult questions, but they are good questions. So let me start off with Mr. Marawan, we come up from health. Two things I want to say in response to the question we asked. One, In the ministry, we get a school health policy where we dey deliver in line with the Ministry of Health. I don't know if you are aware of that, Andy, but we dey support una quite a lot in terms of una una dey give injections, for example, the HPV injections and all that, Andy. But the question where you ask really now about the structures that we'll get now with schools. To be honest, your assessment is 100% correct. If I look at my budget, 98% of the budget now for pay what they call recurrent expenditure. So it means that we pay salaries, we pay subsidies and all that. And where I don't do all of that, and I get 2% left. And then that 2% they now we use for build schools. But what we don't do, we get partnership that we'll get. For example, we get partnership with World Bank, where they help we for build school them. But as I said to you now, we don't get 1 million new additional picking in at the school hall. So the amount of picking where they come in, then far higher than the amount of money we'll get for build more schools. So now we go into partnerships with international NGOs and some local NGOs there as well for build school them. So now we intend for address this problem with additional classrooms. It's through partnerships with other organizations like multilaterals, like World Bank, EU, and the like, and also with international NGOs. The second person who asked me question, another Mr. Mara. Mr. Mara, when I a teacher, first of all, let me congratulate you for all the qualification the way you don't acquire so far. I do understand the points where you make that you were assessed this year, but you're not going to the payroll yet. I just want you to just understand how it works. I know they tell you saying that the right thing, I'm just explain how it work. For make we reassess teacher there, we got to put them at the payroll. And when I do my statement, I tell you say anytime we will do that, now an increase in the budget. So the Ministry of Finance therefore give we a go ahead for make we put them teacher and then at the payroll. So I know that there is a delay. I work with the Minister of Finance for make sure so we get a slot for make we put them people in the day. But the reason why make we don't go for a next cohort of teachers that we want reassess now because we know say government go do. This government will talk they do. So making guarantee you say you go there at that payroll day and we go come back with the next group of people we'll go put in at the payroll. All I beg you for do no more. Now forget patience Lillipits.
Thank you.
Yes. And sorry, there was one more question where he asked also. So he asked question about school feeding. I think it was more of an acknowledgement. So what did happen? CRS now they do school feeding now. But CRS they don't close down the operation. But the government does step in. And even in terms of school feeding, we try to make the system better. We know say people they don't get complaints, say the eats they can't late, sometimes they get weevil now the eats and all kinds of things. So what happen now, we don't restructure the school feeding program. We get a steering committee when I myself the chair. And I hope that through that type of dedication and focus, we were able to bring better services to the people.
Thank you.
You also, he asked one more thing about performance-based financing. Performance-based financing, it is true that it don't come to an end. Now, World Bank will fund them, but now it don't come to an end. But let me just say this: we will look at a way for adopt that same mechanism there in the way we deliver and administer school subsidies. But that is something that we are studying at this point in time. And I would also say, watch this space. Okay. Commencement of public exams was another one we'll get from the school picking at the back. First of all, let's start off by apologizing to you. You know for take exam, na net. We don't get some struggle with the logistics because with Becker, they can't do it when the rains then don't start. And if you look at the Falaba road during the rains, it's difficult for penetrate land. So I apologize to you for that. We will make sure say that it not happen again. But let me just give you the assurance how I think to say we can make sure say that it not happen again. The minister of the deputy minister of defense tell una say defense waiting and they do it cut across most of the president's agenda. So one of the things where I hope so we will do this year now for work with the Ministry of Defense for help with logistics, because then get the truck that we go able to penetrate the terrain, even if rain don't come. But so this year, with the hope so we go do them better. But I really want to apologize for the fact that you take your exam late than net. It's not supposed to be. Because it also compromised the exams. If you take the exam na net, that means to say other people then don't take the exam other side. And if they don't take the exam other side, they can tell you the question before you take the exam. So I acknowledge that there's something enough will happen, and we go make sure say we put on right.
Thank you very much. Chairman, this is the first time at the about Malian cow, Malian Falaba. So,
first one, how the Minister of Information they work with the council for take this civic education down. Well, make we not bother ourselves. The ministry don't invite all the paramount chiefs and then get and chiefdom councils for use that day for relay the information. Also, they invite all councillors to this session, and these councillors are from wards. I expect them to say they go listen and take them back, even though the APC faction no attend because they do on the boycott. Also on the issue of the timber. The timber, of course, national issue. Most of the logs where they come out and they export them. Not to me, they stop them. Now, government, they say, make it stop. Like I mean, say, scientists don't stop the Benin go one. We know they say that again, and we don't stop that day. The Lenge, it's fine. Because I know say a lot of interest groups then they. This are district council and are chiefdoms and the court they Lenge them. So the benefit to council is very small and the ownership to council also very limited. On the issue of the Malian cow, of course, they so much. And it's unfortunate that now the Ministry of Information, they know about the issue of the Malian cow, where I'm sure even the Minister of Internal Affairs, self don't can Falaba because of some of them riots and they wouldn't happen at Morfinduga and other places. Freedom very much aware of the influx of Malian cattle. And unfortunately, they know they pass through main roads, but the Minister of Agriculture fully aware that they talk about constructing holding centers, now the main entry point, where also will be controlled. If we then construct them, this hard as leg for bypass. So there has to be laws for ensure that not pass they get issue. Recently, the ministry been then the livestock division, then they do take samples from those Malian cattle because we know say we get these zoonotic diseases where they come, and the One Health platform safe day. One for ensure say the one day where they can say they're healthy, and once I don't take the sample, when pandemic or so come, we will trace the sites where they come out. So basically, the Malian cows are here and they create problem.
Okay. Thank you very much. I don't know if it's crime.
Thank you very much for the interaction and the spirit of the interaction. I'm very much happy. Some of the comments then we were not able to respond. Like I will take them on board for continuous engagement. But I will start with the teacher and we pastor. We can pray for we. And then we open the meeting with prayer. In a Christian, in a Muslim. We inside the Holy Quran. God say, if I do something for una, and tell me thank you, I add more for una. That's what Allah says inside the Quran, yeah? The road from here, from Mongo for go Kabbalah, it start from Kabbalah to not so. It pass through na Sinkunia not so. It pass na Falaba not so. And I tell say not to tell you to come on a Kabbalah not so. Alhamdulillah. And the word we talk say cratch, not to cratch. 2019, what kind of power I be talking earlier? I be the cry for 2 road them. The way they come on Kabalati go reach na Krubola, the way they come on from Makakura Junction. They go reach na Yifi, who say me daddy come on. The way born me mama, we born me daddy, na Wuli come on. So I be the cry for them 2 road them. So big government will put on the budget, which judges have been. So that be project they be going and grade the road, till go reach na Krubola. They grade them from Makakura Junction, till reach na Yifi. Na grade they be grade them. The following year, we push for let them put on a budget. Budget na proposal. Government is say I want to do this. If the money day, if the money no day, they're not capable for that. But they still continue for the cry and push. Now crash, do we call and crash? I hope say they go crash and for me to go reach na Yifi again. I go glad me, I go glad for that one day. Or I go and see the Kulta to go reach na Kunbaya. Like I don't can as in Kunia so. But inshallah, like I tell you yesterday, we can see and we glad we go continue for cry back. So do ya who put the cry under? These 2 people are not go crash out like our pastor say. When I go bulldoze and small, so that Montka go able for pass day. Why should they still cry for low get the Kulta for low pass day? Yeah? So this not a political statement for me. I can always tell you now, I can't when I do go in Falaba, I don't make political statements. Gonna be home this. Any time I go now, I go for and they come back again. Anything I speak from here and they talk from my heart. So now this thing anybody rule. My brother will talk about the SLG. Yes, it's very important. I remember we been at this position and me was sit on here. Me papa will born me a retired police sergeant. 860. We get 2 women there with 12 picking there. My man be petty trader and I market it itself. Was it to level 1996 at the age of 18? I got one of the best results in this country at the record day. I go university where they turn 20. I don't be get SLG. We go apply. People then get them. The second year we apply back. People the third year. Inshallah, 9 million law come. Just like how you be get to a company or be get that 10 day. But the opportunity be there. Government look at and say, okay, this SSG not to everybody they will forget. Government will forget everybody. Government say they give every student SSG then have free education at university, which is not a possibility and nobody not go like that day. So what did they say? They say they work on the student loan scheme. So that people then will not able to afford, they go apply for loan so they will get chance at education. So they start at master's level, then they come for undergrad. So the program is on and the processes they go on, government they push up. Now government process. But at some point in time, we hope they will get there. So that at the end of the day, anybody will get requirement, they will get access to that loan, they will go university and get chance at life and chance at education. So the program, the effort don't start. It's better that we not enough don't ever start. So the only two will continue for push. Now for the push for get the conversation, and we hope so we will get to the point we want follow we get and at the end of the day, we brothers and sisters is about we'll get opportunity for land and step now we choose them who serve don't pass. They say we'll get opportunity for Sidoya did like today. But with civic education is to continuously engage and make people understand, say these are the situation. Not that nothing is happening. Things are happening, we've not gotten there. Nobody not going to say we don't get there. No, it's not possible. We're still pushing. But the fact that the effort don't start is a very important thing for comment. And I want to tell you plenty thank you for the intervention and the interaction. The one that we will not get, we will record them, and we will continue for Kaya. This is not going to be the first and the last civic education. We'll come back here and we will come back again, not civic education, but for other programs, and we'll continue for engage as we get the information, we'll take them back to people there.
Thank you.
This is the essence and this is our responsibility.
Thank you
very much.
Mr. Kalama. You got any question for response?
Thank you very much. My brother don't talk about this road business. I know one put me more there really. But I think if I follow this, many people there they understand, Mr. Mara. If you, as a teacher, there are times where you say for help for teach the Peking, they let them understand what is happening in government. Because I call public admin. As a public servant, you need for explain to you Peking and our school, let them know. Now I make you for do a lot of research for let you understand how government they operate. This road, government go with contract with the contractor for say after they make every 10 kilometers, government they pay them. I don't know if you know about that. If you know the contract then don't do the first 10 to the Golia, then don't pay them. Now they don't start the second kilometer, the other 10 kilometers. What they done and then pay them. Now then they go take money in a bank for Kandu and what they do the work government pay them because government now they say what they pay people then up front, they know they do the work well. Now when you invest in money, you go do and quick because you know the government for pay you. and the road na carry the council. Not e not stop. Oh. No, you know they go Limbaya, you know they go not to right than this, sir. Now the first contract for end na Limbaya. Then the second contract start from Limbaya now for car inside Mongo. And not they go. So now I know see how the misinformation they go. Then say from Limbaya, they go Kwendukura. No, not to Kwendukura, they go. The contract now from Kabbalah to Kurubola for go Kono. None the contract. So let clear down there. So the road they come. They come. I see you know see how they come, eh? It must reach Naya by God in power. We not talking do. And also for this cause, I not say if what you do you cause, then for promote you automatic. No, not to so EDB. What you don't do it cause other parameters, then the way that they look, what they add together for make them promote you to the next level. Promotion to next level not necessarily means say not just the cause we go do. So they could say they add attendance inside. Would they also look at your performance appraisal, whether they can appraise in a school and look how you did do. That you lesson note, you did do and well. You picking them they perform above 50%, whether they pass you subject. All them things then they look together before they promote you to the next level. So promotion not to just the cause the way they do. But get other variables where they add for let them promote you to the next level, yeah? So let me understand that day. My brother talk about granting aid. My younger brother, my brother don't talk something just to Mr. Minister, they allow me small. My mama na fish if they sell na Kabbalah. I dey go na farm. Me na been scout na Kabbalah. Saturday I dey go Fenwood. I dey fen 5 bond. How then sabi me? How then sabi me na Kabbalah? Then sabi me for scouting. We dey go fen 5 bunch. 2 bunch they can hold the 3 bunch we dey cancel and at the police barracks to them policeman. Then now they take to put na cash box for take care of education because my papa and not sabi I died at the age of 6 months. My mama na fish she sell inside Kabbalah. I done secondary school at I sit na KSS. When I go free to I no get no side for leave. I go tell you my security then I Santos come. May them see you. This security where you see now my security today na in give me place for sleep na free to. The first day I enter free to. I not ever noting a SLG. But when I say I want to get my education, I not look for somebody way for do a force. So the next thing what you need for do, you say Boku they don't sit worse, they don't get the requirement, but they never get SLG. No, you know they get SLG, where you not gonna college it. No. You go first na college, they accept you, you do first year. So the first year now you pay for yourself. Let me understand how this SLG the work. The first year not to government they pay for you. Now you they pay for yourself the first year, now the Lord and the. Now, where government pay for it, where you don't pay for it the first year, the result where you get, you for be an average student. And when you where you don't get that kind of grade, when an average student, now you apply for the SLG now for let get them for second year. Now, if government they give 3,000 SLG for the year, we get over 10,000, 20,000 students there. What they apply for, I expect everybody forget her. And then you don't expect forget her, not to so. So now sit down at house, you say because you don't get you requirement, government for can't give you the SLG first before you go to college. No. You they apply the college take you, they accept you. Then you spend 1 year at the college. Then you grade for the above average. Before now you go qualify for it and give SLG, yeah? Let we understand that the ministry we get enough staffing capacity for do the work what they do. Now I get 5 institutions that want to work with at the country. One, the Public Service Commission. When I dey for recruit all people in this country. I get the Human Resource Management Office. When I'm responsible for manage all public servants, teacher, nurse, civil servant, now the HRM, now they responsible for regulate them. I get the head of the civil service. When I'm at the head of all civil servants and 22,000 staff them, we form the civil service. I get the public sector reform unit, where all them law them. All them law, they want reform, one set the structure, they want review ministries them. Now they're responsible for that. Then we get me ministry. We have 5 institutions, so I get enough staffing capacity and Mongo the benefit, Falaba the benefit, because what the nurse then do good work, meaning that the public service don't do well.
Thank
when the
you.
teacher then teach you, now they don't now they are benefits than they are. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. With respect to how we dey work with councils, one of the agency where the Ministry of Information and Civic Education get now the National Commission or Council for Civic Education and Democracy. Then get district and chiefdom structures. Now through them, we dey develop curriculum for primary school, secondary school. Now they don't even attempt for taken to university. So the Ministry of Information and Civic Education get agencies where they collaborate with. If we say we delve into the grants in aid, most of we, where you see sitting on this panel, not get education, simple one. I mean, with 27, they read mathematics. The year away, they read mathematics at Jala. Out of that 27, I don't know if you say even 20 people will get grants in aid. When I left Kenima for go Frita, I don't get any specific post where they go to. I just take and say, the education at Kenima, I don't do them. Because the school will be there. It just go up to 6th form, and the 6th form will be arts, meaning science students. In the absence of me, Papa, I be apprentice for 2 years. I be get money, but I take and say, if I continue, me future, it is done. So I done that job, I take transport, I go. The house where are they? Na me wan get a Mende, na me wan get a Muslim. I dey walk up from Congo Cross to PZ every morning. Na 2nd year. If I went and say, like, oh man, go na in this street for go apply. Now free to apply. When I go interview, they say, bo, we say, like, oh man, go na in this street for go apply. Why you not go na in this street? I said, because my papa not there alive. I don't get anybody for fed for me. And I said, oh man, we don't go so that your papa there alive. Me, my papa not there. Would I go make the call for me? I say, Yana, go jama. Now I make, now I dey. That's how I got Sergi. And Sergi, they give you allowance. Whether allowance don't come, we go spoil Ministry of Education. With a send stone. I say, would they pay school fees for you? Allowance now they got. Now after we say, now what would they give you allowance? So now we say take we how we destroy. But that thing will be small. Don't go able to cater for we. 27 people there. Math economics. Now if you go math economics, so tell the pass 100, 200. So you know easy. Government they make effort. But they say whether they turn water, scratch you back. If finally they suffer in the line of progress. Because if you say because I suffer at the common school, the suffering now they prolong. Yeah? So we all not get on silver platter. Government understand the challenge. If now we own time, they will bring this student loan. If I don't give you comfort, but won't we get time? So government they make every effort.
Elections and any Canada for campaign. Under President Julius Marado, we will bring the leadership of government.
Constitutional review.
right, okay, and that the program where you be listening to, and the program where you been to watch on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. It's the Civic Day Series Day 2 live from Falaba, and it's coming from the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, especially where you get for deal with the upcoming statistics. Sierra Leone, let them come to you. Plenty, thank you for that particular one. They will bring you come through right here from our Facebook page, our TikTok, and YouTube as well, and on Radio Land on 103.9 FM. This is Truth Radio. Make sure you stay glued, stay fixed.